What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Denver Nugget fans, NBA fans, sports fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. I've had a good Sunday. The New York Giants won, and I know you might say, what about the draft pick? What about the draft pick? I'm ecstatic. Whenever my New York Giants beat the New England Patriots, and now it's time, tonight's the night, Spurs fans, that this losing streak ends, and our Spurs get back in the winning column and beat the defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. I'm feeling good. I don't know why Denver South's not in the starting lineup, because I see in the chat Malachi Branham starting, who couldn't hit a three if his life depended on it. But we're going to be positive tonight. The Giants can win 2 games in a row. Spurs can win. Good evening, Spur of the Moment. Daniel Barry, J Money, James Espinoza, Isabel. I saw your surgery went well. Glad to hear that. Hopefully things continue to go well for you to infinity and beyond. The Giants did win. Jack, go Spurs, go. Jokic for 50. Hey, Jokic can have 50 as long as the Spurs win. I don't care how many points he puts up. And if those that don't know who this gentleman to my right, one of the greatest San Antonio Spurs of all time, the Iceman himself, George Gervin. George, thank you for being here. I'm also accompanied by the one and the only Grogu, and making his first appearance on the channel, the Coyote himself, sitting up in the back there, watching the game with us. Beavis, I don't know about winning by 20, but I would love a win. If not a win, competitive. Show some growth. Show us something. How about our 20-point trio Friday against the Warriors? Devin Sell with 24, Wemby with 22, KJ with 22. Fortunately, we still didn't get the win, but that could be our three-headed monster moving forward at some point over the next few years, decade, whatever it may be. Win or lose, I just want them to defeat. That's what I'm always saying. Compete and have a fun game, have a fun stream, and Iceman, first time on the channel. This is the first time George Gervin has joined me as a co-host on TSR Sports. We've been here for almost 5 years, and finally got him on the channel. Good evening, Odyssey. To sign Kevin Porter Jr. I think I saw, the Spurs fan page put up a giant list of available guards, or guards that may be available. I didn't really get a chance to look at it because it was literally 1 minute before the stream, but I'll take a look at that at some point. Lance, good evening to you. Even if 1 by 1, I'm gonna win by anything is good. M. Coyote, we can't lose. Connor, Malachi can't play much worse, at least when it comes to three-point shots. He is shooting about 25% from beyond the arc this year. He has really regressed in his three-point shooting. Yeah, he needs to turn that around. But a quick note, I saw that the Spurs are playing December, I think, 6th and 8th, but we don't know what time or who we're playing because it is pending the in-season tournament. If you look at the Spurs schedule, they play until December 1st-ish, and then they don't play until like December 11th, something along those dates, and there's a long gap in there. They're going to have 2 games in there because of the in-season tournament, though. We don't know the exact teams they're playing, and I don't know if it'll be televised, but I'll certainly be live we'll be live for those 2 games, won't we? First year, I had a great weekend. I had a really good weekend. To top off the weekend, though, to just make this weekend perfect, a Spurs win, and we'd be really good. Shet 31 last night. He's been playing very well. Spurs fan, hi to all Spurs fans. Nice. Roy Garza in the chat says, loose all the anger held back too. My blood. You're quoting Hammer Smashed Face. Holy crap. I'm looking at that and I was like, loose the anger held. I don't know how that sounds over the mic, but howdy to you, Hammer Smashing Face. Yes, Denver is 10-6. They've been struggling a little bit lately. Blazers were down 26 versus the Bucks were down 26 versus the Blazers and won. By the way, Roy, that is my favorite Corpse song of all time. Miss TSR Sports heard that for the first time yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. I introduced her to Chris Barnes era Cannibal Corpse. Bills Eagles in overtime. Still in OT at 8 o'clock? Can't be right. Is that game still going at 8:05? That is a long football game. I don't remember who's playing tonight. I know it's the Ravens, but I don't remember on the other side, so technically I remember half of tonight's game. Paula, I'm still looking for one. It would look good up there, though, wouldn't it? We got, hopefully what's on the future over on the right. the Twin Towers right here, but obviously I need to get the big three, and then I'll have to redo these all and figure out how I'm going to have them all lined up. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Crazy that game is still on. But Paulo Pancaro, by the way, thank you for stopping into the chat. I appreciate any NBA player that stops into our channel. I do have it favorited on YouTube to alert me whenever a new Tony Parker jersey goes on sale. There was one that was on the cheap. It was a small. But the thing that I'm worried about, and I need to keep an eye on, is that I do see what appears to be a lot of fake Spurs jerseys in regard to Tony Parker on eBay, and I'm sure the knockoff, if you will. And I'm sure there's plenty of knockoffs for every team and every player that has a jersey available. So I don't want to get a knockoff. I'm fine with the Fanatics type jersey, like my Calvin Johnson jersey, the Fanatics jersey. Something like that I'm fine with. But something where somebody just stitched numbers on it and put it up on eBay, I don't want anything like that. Eagles just won 37-34. I don't have a Sean Elliott jersey. Never have, John. I probably never will. I like Sean Elliott. I don't even know if you can find it. It would have to be probably on eBay used. I can't imagine there are new Sean Elliott jerseys being made. Probably not. Calvin Johnson, last 6 games, 20.3 points per game, 50% field goal percentage. I couldn't see the rest because I took it down as soon as I started looking at it, but he's been playing well lately. Hey, here for the Wemby-led upset on the Nuggets. I hope so. No, Paulo Bancaro, I don't think Pop is overrated. I have my concerns this season on how he's coaching, and I know. How dare you, TSR, you couch quarterback. What the hell you think you're doing? Look, there are times where I haven't seen the fire on the sideline. There's some interviews that have kind of rubbed me the wrong way. The addressing the crowd to tell them to stop booing really threw me off last week. I hope anybody that's questioning Pop ends up being wrong, myself included, and he turns the franchise around. Last year, we said this team is very young. We used that as an excuse all last year. We're using that again. Okay, fine for now. But if this team is losing at the same rate next year and we have a top 3 picking it at some point, you got to stop blaming the players and you got to start looking at the coaching staff, and not just the head coach, the entire coaching staff, the entire organization for that matter. Hopefully we don't have to even get to that point and the Spurs are starting to win. Not even next year. At some point this year, they turn things around and start winning some games. Not the only... The what? Oh, the Rookie of the Year race. I see. I'm sorry. I see. I was looking. I was like, couldn't really make it out. The Rookie of the Year race. It's going to be tight. Chet Holmgren obviously is a favorite, as is Victor Wembanyama. Just name is going to get them into the race probably. But there's other players out there that are playing really well. So player people might be sleeping on is Jordan Hawkins with the New Orleans Pelicans has been playing extremely well. By the way, good news, or maybe neutral news, I have never been to a college basketball game. And in our area, tickets for the UConn women's team were on sale, Black Friday sale, for $10 a pop. So me, TSR Sports, and her mom are going to go see, her mom's a big UConn fan too. I'm going to see my first UConn game, the UConn women's basketball team, and I think we're sitting like in the second row. So they're really good seats. I might take some footage of the game and my experience and pop it up here. This is a sports channel, and just share that with you guys. So I don't know, I'm excited. Good evening, Greg and John. Thank you for stopping in. Eagles walk it off. Eric Koprek, thank you for stopping in. Connor, I hope Collins will stop shooting. When he's struggling, if the three's going in, I'm never going to say stop shooting threes, but when you're 0 for 7, maybe you should have stopped at 0 for 4 at the very least. Calvin Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, and that is Wembanyama with an M, not Yana. The Spurs staff misspelled his name in the last game in the first quarter on his jersey. Embarrassing. I was thinking about doing a video about it, but like I don't want to do another negative video. Sohan and Malachi Branham, good Lord, please start hitting some shots. Justin Holiday, Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Reggie Jackson will be in the starting lineup. I thought Aaron Gordon was playing tonight. Apparently he's out. So I don't know what happened with him, but yeah, he's not playing. So there you go. Hello. Who would my 2 favorite basketball teams? I don't have 2 favorites, James Espinoza. I just have 1 team, the San Antonio Spurs. I don't have a second team. There is no second team. Joker 28, 13, and 9. Is that what he's averaging, Kalo 5? Yes, Granado, we got the 21,000 subs over the weekend. It's been a little bit of struggle to get there. uh, with the team losing at the rate they are, the the views have been dropping significantly over the last 3 weeks. That's okay. We'll ride through this tough storm. Us true Spurs fans will be here through the good and bad, for better or for worse. And when we come out ahead and start winning some games and become a playoff team again, Wolf said we're already there. We won't be jumping on the bandwagon. We're on the wagon. Just there wasn't a band plan. John Lloyd, Dillon, Connecticut. Yes, Glaze and Baking, and the losing streak. Did you say 10-10? You did say 10-10 tie William. You did. And yes, the missed kick at the end, some people were saying it was on purpose. I don't think so. Yes, Champ B is here. Jokic will probably go off tonight on us. I have no doubt about that. Oh, DM Jones, Nuggets fan. Thank you for stopping in. Congratulations on the championship last year. And I'm obviously hoping for a Spurs win. Clearly. So we got a live scoreboard, game clock. The players are on the court over to my left, and the players are on the court in front of me. And away we go. I need to bring my clock thing up so I can keep my score going. There we go. And we're off. The Nuggets will start us off, missing a couple players tonight, but there's still going to be a very, very, very tough matchup for our extremely tough matchup. This is defending NBA champions. Jokic will pass it out. They go around the world. They have 7 on the shot clock, and the three-point attempt is going to be good by Michael Porter Jr. And if I say around the world, they're passing it. You get it. You know what I mean. Fix my window capture real quick. All right, let's make this a little bigger. She said. And make it a little smaller. Not what she said. Still a little smaller. Just getting it lined up. All right, that's good. I think it's good. All right, Zach Collins launching a 3 to start us off. No good, and Zach Collins was 0 for 7 in the last Spurs game against Golden State. And I think we have a defensive foul on the Nuggets. We do. Zach Collins, though, 0 for 7 against the Warriors. Listen, I understand your stretch 5. Take this open 3 if it's there, but if you're at the point of 0 for 4 or 0 for 5, maybe you should stop shooting him and try something else. I don't know about... I don't know. Hopefully not. All right. Spurs ball looking for their first bucket. Wemby with the ball again. Wemby into the paint. Pull up J. Against MPJ. It's good. All right. Wemby with the first buckets for the Spurs. Michael possession and here Porter Jr. Yes, his name is spelled right. Yes. Collins, I think, really needs to step it up defensively. 6 rebounds, 1 block from your starting center is not going to cut it. That's a pass out of bounds and a turnover for the Nuggets. It'll be Spurs ball. Collins starting off where he left off. Don't get me started. Kellen Johnson with the ball right now for San Antonio. Over to Jeremy Sohan. 12 on the shot clock. Jeremy way out in three-point land. We'll get it to Zach. Zach back to Wemby. 5 on the shot clock. Wemby's going to take a mid-range jumper. Off the rim, no good. A fight for the board. And finally, Jokic will pull it down. Jokic will bring it up and sprint up the court. Wemby defending Jokic. We got a little one-on-one. The best player in the NBA against, hopefully, the future best player in the NBA. He passes it off. And Reggie Jackson goes for a layup, and he can't get the backdoor layup. It is Spurs ball on the miss. Jeremy Sohan brings it up, gives it back to Wemby. Wemby with a mile-long 3. Okay. Not exactly thrilled about seeing Wemby take those type of 3s, but it's hard to get mad when it goes in. Okay. And now a huge collision. And Zach Collins goes down along with, I think, Justin Holiday. We have a whistle, and that probably is on Zach Collins. Did he, Lazy Jones? Yes. George the Iceman German is with us, as is Coyote for the first time, sitting in the back. Cowboy X Factor, good evening to you. Cowboy X Factor, I love the Giants win. Good evening, Bobby. That's Tankapalooza continues. Look, some people are going to criticize me for being excited about the Giants win, saying, hey, what about the draft pick? You guys, if you've been in this channel before, you know I'm about winning first. I don't like tanking. I just feel like, getting that losing mentality on your franchise can be very bad. Wemby with the ball again. He's going to pull up for another jumper. Off the front rim, no good. Jokic with the rebound, 9.5 minutes to go. Score is all tied up 5-5 with the slumping Spurs, and that's a steal by Wemby. Wemby behind the back with the dribble into the paint, loses the ball out of bounds, and that might be a foul on Denver. Reyes, good evening to you. We need a 4-point line for Wemby's deep threes, Bo. That's true. Yes, Coyote's right here. All right, guys. Go, Spurs, go. Woo! All right, maybe not. Wemby's at the line for 2. Good evening, Machine 78. Miss Anthrop, good evening to you. Yes, I want this losing streak to end immediately. Suddenly he said, let's go, Wemby. That's right. Kokoshibo, Wemby's scored. Has he scored all our points? We're playing the Nuggets. Victor Wembanyama is in the chat while shooting free throws. It's saying he met George Gervin. I think Wemby has all our points. Okay, hey, whatever. Whatever it takes to win. Jokic with the ball against Collins. We'll pass it out. We have 12 on the shot clock. Justin Holiday back to Jokic. Jokic to Reggie Jackson. Jackson in the post, guarded by Malachi Brandon. Both rocking the headband power. Jackson turnaround jumper, no good. Gonna get the foul and gonna go to the line for 2. Popular coaches like the Pink Ladies from Married with... I remember them. Wemby on a very hot start. Yes, okay. Thank you for the moment. Ezekiel, at the moment we're winning. However, we have 2 free throws coming up for Denver. By the way, if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, it's the only thing I'll ask for in this channel. Not going to ask you to do Patreon or sponsorships, all that stupid crap. But I will ask you for the thumbs up, because that helps the channel. And it's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And it looks like this. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! There you go. And we just went to an ad. NBA TV just went to an ad. The League Pass went to an ad while free throws were being shot. Is anybody else watching the NBA League Pass? There was one more free throw. They just cut to a commercial. What is the NBA doing? I understand cutting to commercials during timeouts. There was still another free throw. Dogshi, good evening to you. I love when we hit the line 10 times a game. Kokoshiba, he's just actually shooting the ball on his own. Elan, go Spurs from Martinique. Hope I said that right, from a friend Sean. VBS, cold-blooded. KL5, I'm watching ads right now. They literally cut the game and went to ads. Paul, I do think the Spurs beat Denver last year. Listen, any given Sunday, and it's literally Sunday right now, and the Spurs, while terrible right now, they beat the Suns twice. They're not going to lose the rest of their games. They're not going 3-79. Some Spurs fans say 3-79. The Spurs are not going 3-79. I believe we're in a timeout right now, my friends. I have to assume we're in a timeout because the NBA cut the ads. No, I get ads. The NBA League Pass, I get ads. Maybe because I have only the $100 version and the $150 version, you don't get ads. I don't know. But they usually put commercials on during, timeouts. This literally just happened during the game, so I'm hoping the game's not going and the NBA is extremely stupid and just, I just missed a minute or two. I will not be happy. And it just loaded up 2 more ads. What is this bull? What the... I'm going to have to go to the Nuggets broadcast. I was watching the Spurs. I'm back in commercials. What is this? I'm in ads right now. Oh my God, the NBA Pass is a piece of shit. How are you putting ads on right in the game? All right, I'm getting live before I lose it. I'm still in commercials. It's 12-7. I'm obviously way off on my clock. I literally it went to a 10-minute. I'll tell you about the ads. It's a vapor commercial right now. Vapes. I'm sorry. I try not to swear on this channel, but this is like, who's running this? Whatever. I don't know what the time is. I guess we're actually in legit commercials now. George, do something. Veronica, my Sunday's going great. I was just complaining to the chat. I'm watching the game, and a free throw is about to be shot by Denver. I don't remember what was at the line, and the NBA League Pass literally cut to a 2-minute ad break, And apparently, right after my 2-minute ad break, they then went to another ad break. So I lost some time on the game. Never too late to start vaping. Not vaping like the cigarette thing. Vaping like the I have a cold, like Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, sorry. So I don't know where we are clock time. Actually, I have ESPN's scoreboard right behind me. Actually, my clock's actually a little ahead now, but it is 12 to 7, so we're finally caught up. My clock is ahead by 7 seconds. Grr. I'm still in shock the NBA League Pass. This has happened to me before, where I'd be watching the game. Usually it's the opposite. They'll go into commercial break and they'll come back from the break, and I'll miss 30 seconds of live action. Zach Collins' pull-up jumper is good. Yes, Veronica, George Gerber for the first time on the channel. DC4, good evening to you. We're good now, San Antonio Spurs. We're back live again, literally. Jokic in the paint. Passes it out, and now a foul. No, a travel. Michael Porter Jr. travels. Spurs ball. By the way, anybody new to the channel, this is a sports channel, clearly. Primarily San Antonio Spurs and then the New York Giants, and probably next year we'll bring the Yankees back on the channel. And I have a lot of fun here, so if you're a Spurs fan, a Wemby fan, we cover both a lot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you want to give me a little thumbs up while you're here, would appreciate you. And now Spurs turnover. Wemby will score more in 39. Norman, I hope you're right. Oh man, if Wemby went for 40 tonight, I would love to see that. His career high, I believe, is 38 against the Suns. Jokic with the ball right now, guarded 101. Collins into the post. We'll pass it up for it and hope they go around the world to Michael Porter Jr. He'll take 3. And Porter Jr. will make the 3. 15-9. Mario, how about our Giants? Suck it, New England. Just like I said in the video. I don't like the Patriots. We have some history there in the Super Bowl. Wemby with the ball right now. Wemby out in three-point land. Guarded by MPJ. Now double team. Gets it to Collins in the paint. Collins is going to throw down the old Thunder Dunk of Justice. Thunder Dunk of Justice. Under 7 minutes to go. Spurs down by 4 or Nuggets up by 4, depending on which team you're rooting for. Spurs fans, thank you for being here on a Sunday night. Nuggets fans, thank you for hanging out and hoping for the Spurs to break their losing streak. Not going to do it like that, though. Reggie Jackson draining a 3, 18-11. We need Evan Longoria up there. Maybe. And Spurs turn the ball over. Denver ball. Oh my gosh, Jeremy's son just got juked out of his shoes by KCP. What a side of cheese. And we've seen this a couple times this year. Jeremy's been really just faked out and just damn near falling over. Collins in the paint. The runner's no good. Jokic launches the ball up the court to try to get fast break on. No fast break. Spurs get back in the transition defense. And now a turnover by the Nuggets. And Victor Wembanyama, who's still in the game at the 6-minute mark, will bring it up. Zach Collins with a behind-the-back pass to Malachi Branham for 3. That was nice looking. All right, that was nice. I did Collins props on that. Whoop! Around the back. Oh, fair enough. Magic fan, good evening to you. It is Nuggets ball up by 6. Malachi finally hitting a 3. He had been struggling. Jokic in the paint off the glass. Foul Branham, good, and 1. That was a great pass by Zach. Son, the Spurs could win. Not behind his back, it's a big, but like a no-look behind. I don't know how to describe that. Like a no-look behind the head. Yeah, it was more of a behind-the-head pass. It was a great pass. Behind his head, no look. Who does he think he is? Magic Johnson? George Gervin? 3-point plays converted. You don't want Victor, we can take him back with player. No, I want Victor. I like Wemby. They try to get the ball to Wemby now. They actually threw too high for Wemby. How do you throw a pass too high for Wemby? We do have a foul, and we're going to have some substitutions. Wemby coming out. Devasell checking in. Spurs fans, why isn't Devasell not starting? I like Malachi Branham. I think I'm done with the Malachi Branham starting experiment. I'd be shocked if Zach LaVine comes to the Spurs. We would have to give up a lot, and I don't think the Spurs are willing to give up a lot for Zach. It is Spurs ball. They're down by 9 already. This is the defending NBA champions, even though they're missing a few players. Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray out tonight. Devin Vassell open for 3, going to take the 3, going to make the 3 right off the bench. Boom, shakalaka. Devin with the 3. That's why he should be starting. You know what, Lazy Jones? We do need some Chuck Norris. Wait, Magic fan, are the Orlando Magic on a winning streak? Dang it. KCP with another 3. I haven't been following Orlando. Goof on him, Ed. Wemby or LeBron, at their point in this career, I would build my franchise around a 19-year-old Wemby as opposed to like a 39-year-old LeBron. Devin going to pull up for 2. In and out burger. Osman with the rebound. We'll get it to Kelvin. Kelvin back to Devin, who will zing it around to Osman. Back to Kelvin. Guessing to Zach Collins. A lot of passing, no shooting. Pouring the shot clock. He'll get it back to Kelvin. Kelvin in the paint. Euro step. Layup no good. Fouled and going to the line for 2. Fouled by Najee, who's checked in the game for the Denver Nuggets. Jorge Perez, thank you for stopping in. I have no idea the Magic were on a winning streak. No idea. Wow, you guys are a young team, so that's good. Future's probably very bright for you guys. The Spurs bench looks like it's sponsored by Victoria's Secret. Dustin Mills, go Spurs, go to you. You know what? Even better. If you ain't down with our San Antonio Spurs, we got 2 words for you. Sucker! Calvin Johnson made his first free throw. Yeah, right, William? When do we play Phoenix again? Orlando Magic are 2nd in the Eastern Conference? My goodness, I honestly had no idea you were playing that well. I turn to my man, the Sports Critic channel, once in a while. He's always telling me Magic are playing bad. I guess they haven't been lately. 26-19, Kelvin makes both free throws. I still think the Celtics are winning that conference. I mean, I don't see anybody knocking them off. And Zach Collins with the steal, and then he stepped out of bounds. Got the steal, and then he stepped right out of bounds. Did Pop pull him out after that play, Connor? You're probably a little ahead of me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Charles Bassey's checking in for the San Antonio Spurs, so he'll be playing the center spot for us. Chet is shooting 50-40, 90. He's efficient. Dang. 50-40, 90. I didn't know he was hitting his free throws at a high clip, too. That's going to be tough for women to deal with. Jokic going to drive the paint. Takes it at Bassey. Bassey with the thunder block of justice. Trey Jones gets the ball to Bassey, and Bassey's going to get fouled and hurt his hand. Orlando's the opposite of Detroit. They actually take steps to improve after many years near the bottom. Yes, William. Detroit's had 1 million draft picks over, the last decade, and they're terrible this year still. No idea, Brita. No idea on that one. That's right, Saul 77. The Iceman cometh. Chill out. Be cool. Breeze. Spurs are on the bonus, and Bassey's at the line for a free throw, and the free throw is good. 26-20. Beat the Celtics by 20? Wow. I had no idea. Noah 55, you a Charles Bassey guy over Zach Collins? Some Spurs fans have said Bassey should be starting over Collins. Well, I do think Collins gives us more offensively. When Bassey's not struggling with turnovers, which he's had some moments this year, or foul trouble, which he struggled with a lot last year, he's definitely a better shot blocker and rebounder. And that shot is put in by Julian Strother, who drives the bucket after the dish from, I believe, Jokic. And Devin Vassell just launches it, and it's good. That's a three-pointer for Devin. He's got a couple already. 28-24. Spurs have cut the lead to 4. Good start for the Spurs right now. You know, keeping close with the defending NBA champions. We're going to have a deflection. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Nuggets. The Nuggets are 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. The Spurs no slouch tonight. 4 of 6. So three-point shooting is spot on for both teams. Not Pablo Shuttersworth. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Good morning, Jarlene Chong. Thank you. Yeah, not cooking. Yeah, dude. Blah, 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 blah. Pork chop sandwiches. All right, I'll stop. Jokic with a little jump over Bassey. This time he gets it 30-24. Random pig, good evening to you. It is Spurs ball. Charles Bassey will get it to Devin on the catch and shoot three. Gavin Vassell's on fire. Thank you, not Pablo. Appreciate that. Not Pablo Shuttlesworth. Jokic with a jumper in the paint. Shoot. Hits it and one. He's so freaking good. Devin Vassell 9 points already coming off the bench. The Spurs really need to start him when they play again. If you're not aware, the Spurs do not play for the next 3 days. They have plenty of time off. They don't play again until Friday night against the Pelicans. All right, that's the next 4. Wait, is it the next 4 days? I just did the math here. I'm like, wait, math ain't mathin'. Are we off the next 4 days? No, we play Thursday. We play Thursday against the Hawks. I forgot the Atlanta game. All right, so we play tonight. We're off. We are off the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday night, the Spurs against former teammate DeJounte Murray, and I think Patty Mills is on Atlanta now too. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Friday night will be awesome. Miss TSR Sports will be back in the house. She's not here tonight. She's back home. She's a huge UConn fan, and Jordan Hawkins played at UConn, and he's playing on the Pelicans. He's a rookie, and he's playing very well for them. So I know she's going to apparently root for the Spurs, but root for Jordan as well. So that to be fun. The ESPN schedule doesn't have the Spurs playing again until December 11th, but in the broadcast tonight, they did say with the in-season tournament, the Spurs, I think, are playing December 6th and 8th. So I'm going to have a lot of time off. I'll have 5 days off and then a couple days off. So that's actually a lot of time off in December from live streaming. So I hope to make use of that time in getting maybe the music stuff finished. I have a New York Giants song that's coming out. I need to work on the lyrics and just record the vocals. The music's done. I have another Spurs song in the works. It's going to be called Pounding the Rock more than likely. And then at some point early next year, I'd really like to get onto the Slaughter to Prevail Spurs song. Yes, you heard that. If you are a death metal fan or deathcore or whatever genre they're under these days, Slaughter to Prevail, I'll be doing a cover of one of their songs. Jordan Hawkins is a good player. Let's stop. All right. Timeout Pablo Shuttlesworth if he's going to be a bunghole. He's being a bunghole. Man, you were being cool at the beginning. And then you had to start with the Wemby tears ACL stuff. How much more are the Spurs going to persist in sowing the park going experience? Playmaker Guido? I think it might be all year. It might be all year. Devin off the bench is Adrian. I think I would just start him. I timed him out. It was getting a little out of hand. Illuminex, I am a musician. If you go to the front page of TSR Sports, the bottom playlist is TSR Sports music. The only music I'll put on here is sports-related songs. That's my promise to you guys. But I do vocals. They are metal vocals, so they're not for everybody. Play the guitar, play bass, play drums, knowing a little bit of piano. Self-taught musician, and I love the hobby. Olé, Spurs! Vamos a Spurs, vamos! So, there's my attempt in 2 different languages. Free throws good, 33-27, under 3 minutes to go. Denver up by 6. It is San Antonio Spurs ball. Chetty Osman going to drive into the paint. We'll get it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones back to Devin Vassell. Vassell in the post now. Vassell turn around, spin around, throw pass out to Osman. Osman with the pull-up jumper. That's in and out. And it's going to be Denver Nuggets ball, 2.5 minutes to go. Jokic was thinking about it 3. And now we're going to have a foul on San Antonio. I like Blake Wesley. He's been struggling. He's not ready to start. Yeah, Glazing Bacon. We're getting more trolls lately. The channel's been growing a bit, so growing equals more trolls. That is a shooting foul. The Nuggets are in the bonus, so Michael Porter Jr. is at the line for 2 shots. He is dedicated. Yes, he is. I'll give you that, Kokoshiwa. He is dedicated. You are correct. And we have some cheering. Wemby coming back in the game for the Spurs. Not familiar with him, Joshua. I did look up Isaiah Collier finally over the weekend. I could see why a lot of you guys would love to have him on the Spurs. He sounds like an intriguing, fun prospect. Yes, Wemby back in. The Spurs don't play until Thursday night. Give everybody some heavy minutes tonight. Both teams 6 of 6 from the line, so we can't. Neither team can say one team's getting more free throws than the other. Wemby's just going to launch a three. No good. I don't know if I like that shot. I don't like that shot. Lyrical, I don't think the Spurs are going to bring back DeJounte Murray. I seriously doubt it. Jokic is going to get calls. Listen, when you're a multi-time MVP in the league, DeAndre Jordan, who I forgot was with the Nuggets, gets a little the light dunk layup type thing. 37-27, Spurs down by 10. Osman's going to take a three. Chetty Osman. Needed that. Well, Tyrese Halliburton's not getting traded, as far as I know. Hard to believe he was with the Kings and they let him go. I don't remember what the situation was there, why they traded him. Yeah, it's Nuggets ball. And that 3-point is no good by Strother. Spurs ball to get up the court quick. They get it to Devin, back to Osman. Osman drives in the paint, gets it out to Julian Champagny, who's checked in. His three is good. The 3-point shooting has been on par for both teams in this game. All right, Joshua, I got you. That 3-point attempt's no good. Let's tank another year. So, like, I don't want to tank. I want to be competitive. And if we lose in the process, so be it. Alley-oop to Wemby. Too much alley, not enough oop. That was a little too high by Trey Jones. DeAndre Jordan in the paint. Drives. Misses the layup. Trey Jones called for the foul. 2 free throws coming up. And DeAndre Jordan, not known for his free throw shooting. Trade Doug, Devontae, Chetty, and Zach for Kuminga, Mooney, and CP3. I don't see that. That's a lot of moving pieces. I don't see that happening. Doug will probably get traded before the All-Star break. Devontae Graham, nice contract fill. He's not playing any minutes. And he's one of the few natural point guards on the team. He airballed it. Oh, he airballed his free throw. Oh, DeAndre. Oh, boy. DeAndre, just airball it, guys. He missed the second one, but at least he hit the rim. And Michael Porter Jr. gets the rebound, immediately gets fouled. That's 2 more free throws coming up for the Spurs. The foul's on Wemby. I didn't know he was still with the team, Kokoshiwo. No, that was not Wemby's strongest play there. Michael Porter Jr. at the line for 2. Whoa, why am I on the court move? What happened? What happened? Did I move that? If I did, I don't know what I did. Oh, crooked. Come on. There we go. We're good? All right, we're good. Nope, down a little bit. Both free throws good. Spurs ball. Sell for 3. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound, and Wemmy's going to put it in. Third attempt. I think he's got 3 rebounds there. 39-35 in a very fun first quarter. Booker game winner versus the Knicks. Nice. It is Nuggets ball. About a 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. DeAndre Jordan with the ball 1-on-1 with Wemby. He's not taking a shot. Gives that to Julian Strother. Strother's runner is no good. Wemby with the rebound. Shot clock is off. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. 39-35. Both teams in the bonus. And he turns the ball over. Well, the ball again knocked it out to Strother. That'll end the first quarter. So a sloppy ending to the first quarter by our Spurs. And the Spurs are rocking their Pepto-Bismol t-shirts, polo shirts. They're all wearing solid pink. But a good first quarter. If you're a Spurs fan, and being down totaling by 4 to this team, granted they're out a couple players, still not the worst thing ever. And Nuggets fans, you're up by 4, so I mean, you're up. What else do you want? Well, you might look at the Spurs and say we should be up by 40 at this point already. you're not up by 40 after the first quarter. Landon Sports Talk, my man, thank you for stopping in. That air ball was great. Air ball free throws. Come on, man. You're a professional NBA player. The ultimate duo of Michael Noah Porter Jr. and DeAndre Airball Jordan. I don't know you airball free throw either. Tracy Martin, thank you for stopping in. Let me get a little Go Spurs go up for y'all. A bandwagon? Did you look at my wall, SP3? A fan for 33 years and counting. Bandwagon fans don't buy jerseys. Just up around the channel, although I did a reset of the channel. Whoa. Did a soft reset of the channel. You see I called the Spurs last year and the year before. I also called them the 2 years before that, but again, I reset the channel. But I don't know. Actually, how can you call any Spurs fan a bandwagon? Unless you mean Wemby. This is the 5th year in a row they have a losing record. Hey, look, none of that's actually USB3. Just a lot of people come in and are like, "Are you a bandwagon fan?" I'm like, bandwagon how? I could understand you asked me that back in 2014 or after any of the championships. Just like I'm a Giants fan. People will say, "Are you a bandwagon Giants fan?" I'm like, they've sucked since the last Super Bowl win in Super Bowl 46. That's over a decade ago. What am I bandwagoning? We're no good. I'm a bandwagon fan. Well, let's say it's awesome. You're honest. I'm a bandwagon fan for Wemby. You know, I seem like Giannis. Okay. Landon says, "How's the Spurs fan a bandwagon fan?" Well, I guess people obviously the Spurs gained new fans this year with the drafting of Wemby, so I think that's what he's referencing, the bandwagon with Wemby. Son, I'm a bandwagon. Hey, there you go. So bandwagon probably in regards to Wemby joining the team, I think is what people are getting at. There you go. Son, I don't give a F. I follow players, not teams. And there's a lot of fans like that these days. There's been a huge change. I know some folks like that. One of my friends was a LeBron James fan. Or is a LeBron James fan. Said, I'll follow LeBron wherever he goes. Was not a Heat fan, a Cavs fan, or Lakers fan. Just a LeBron fan. And, hey, you like what you like. Who can tell you you're wrong? I got that they take the Pepto-Bismol so they can poop with the pink and brown. They do look Pepto-Bismol-y. Thank you, Landon. And back in the day, I used to use a green screen, but I don't know. Wemby's going to take a straight-up three in and out. That man's taking a lot of threes. That's fair for the moment. Although, when I think bandwagon, I would think if you're bandwagon, don't you switch teams to the hot team? Am I like I would have been a Bulls fan in the 90s, maybe a Lakers fan in the 2000s and the 2010s. Maybe the Warriors. Devin Vassell out to Osman, who's wide open all day for three, made a sandwich. Missed a shot, but did enjoy a nice bologna sandwich. As Nuggets ball 42-35. They are up by 7 with a little under 11 minutes to go. Porter Jr. pulls up for the jumper. No good. Osman with the rebound. Howdy, Gabriel. We're playing good-ish. Oh, Victor just ate some wood. Let me rephrase that. Ate some floor. I love pain. Hence my Cowboys fandom. The Spurs. So, this Spurs losing streak hurts. I mean, last year we had the 16-game losing streak, and now an 11-game this year. David Hernandez, it's been a long time. How about my Giants? There you go, Sal, maybe. Eat wood. Know some people who were Heat fans, then became Warriors fans. So look, to each his own. You can't tell somebody what basketball team they like or which player. If somebody wants to jump from team to team every 3 years, that's their prerogative. For me, I've been a Spurs fan, for 33 years. It was a lot of fun watching Robinson be one of the best centers in the NBA from I started becoming a fan in 1990. So 1990 to 96. Frustrating getting knocked out of the playoffs every year in the first or second round. I think we made the Western Conference Finals once with them. Then he gets hurt, misses all but 6 games in the 96-97 season. They draft Tim Duncan. Boom, Dynasty's born. We got the Twin Towers. Later on, Tony Parker gets drafted. Then Manu Ginobili. Now we have the Twin Towers. Or not, we had the Twin Towers. Now the baton's been passed to the Big Three. Been a fun ride. Really, the only blip we found on the radar is the Kawhi Leonard trade, which really derailed the franchise that year and the next 4 years, which includes this year. So things will turn around sooner than later. But we've been lucky as Spurs fans, too, to have all the success we've had. Is there a ball curse? Oh, the middle of ball has helped off? It is Cole Joshua. Thank you. Olajuwon's one of the all-time great centers. Who would you want the Giants to draft? They won their one overpick this year. I don't think they can. Playmaker Guido. The Panthers are the worst team in the NFL. They have only 1 win. These guys cannot throw a pass to an 8-footer. No, they can't, Beavis. 8 rings for Wemby? DM, yes. I would agree with that. What a weird day of football. Refs screw the Bills and Giants win the toilet. Yes, we did. Adrian, the Giants haven't had a reason to bag win since the Super Bowl win. And that was the 2011 team, which means it was played February 2012. They've been, except for 2 playoff appearances since then. With Bob McAdoo in his first season, and then last year, I don't believe they made the playoffs any other year in there. They're bad. Still in a commercial timeout. I think we might have a challenge. Spurs want their same Phoenix as a super team because of their 3-headed monster. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. It's hard not to say they are a super team with those 3. Boo as loud as you can. Nice, Edgar. I don't know. I ain't fine with me with my rings. If LeBron wins another ring, is he the GOAT? No. I don't think so. He'll be 6-6 in the finals, which 12 appearances is impressive. Heck. The problem with LeBron is he's jumped from team to team to win them. If he didn't do the Lakers thing, I think I'd probably give him a little more respect on my end. Not that he cares, but leaving Cleveland, we left Cleveland from Miami, had a lot of success in Miami, 4 finals, 2-2, I believe. Then went back to Cleveland, won with Kyrie. I just wish he kind of stayed there. Going to LA and then bringing in Anthony Davis, and then the disaster that was him, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook trying a super team there. I don't think he's going to win another title. So yes, okay, Zach, it was 2 years. I was at the game in New Jersey that Tony Parker started when Avery was hurt and officially took over point guard. No kidding, Joshua. I didn't know that. Ray, we wish to, and maybe a legit starting center. Look, I like Zach Collins. I do. But your starting center is supposed to be your defensive anchor. And when your starting center only has 6 rebounds a game and about a block shot per game in 30 minutes, that's just not going to cover it. Now, granted, I'm not expecting numbers like DR did when he was Defensive Player of the Year, which was like 12 rebounds, over 2 steals, and 4.5 blocks a game. That's asking a lot. We're still in a timeout here, but we need more than Zach is giving us. This timeout's taking forever. LeBron's my GOAT, but I respect the opinion of people who think Jordan. Yeah, I'm the same way, Glaze and Baking. What I don't like, if you say LeBron's the GOAT, I'm like, okay. But if I start hearing, but Jordan had Pippen, I was gonna be like, wait a minute, or Jordan didn't want to get out of the playoffs his first 2 years. I mean, I don't even think LeBron made the playoffs in his first year, period. And act like LeBron is I don't like the narrative. LeBron has no help whatsoever. Sell, pull up jumper, no good. Wemby with the putback, good. He's playing with multiple All-Stars and future Hall of Famers, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook in LA. Kyrie Irving's going to probably be in the Hall of Fame out there in Cleveland. It is a Nuggets ball. That's a miss. And Peyton Watson with the ball. I had to look up his name real quick. We'll pass it out for 3. The 3 is no good by Strother. Another offensive rebound for the Nuggets. The ball's going to go out of bounds after we have a lot of action on the hoop. Maybe a block there for Wemby. Not sure if you get credit for one. Your Warriors are strong. You beat us, Landon, but I think your window's closing. The Golden State Warriors are an older team. Steph Curry's getting up there in years. Klay Thompson's starting to get up there and has had a lot of severe injuries in the last few years. I think the Warriors' window is closing. I don't think they're good enough to win it this year. I really don't. And that's a turnover on the Nuggets. Devin Vassell with the interception. 42-37. Vassell on three-point land. Drops it off to Wemby. Wemby's just going to launch a three. It's good on one. Wemby is having a monster night. Let's go. He's inspired by George the Iceman Gervin, and the one and only Coyote. That's a twerk and 4-point play for Wemby. I don't know how to make Coyote twerk. My girlfriend does it much better. How many points does Wemby have? 14. Never mind. They just put it up. He missed the free throw, though. He's got 14 points and 7 boards already. He might go for 40 tonight. Be awesome. I would love to call this game and have him go for 40. Oh, we had a massive charge. Trey Jones gets absolutely bulldozered into the ground. It's going to be Spurs ball 42-40. Let's go, Spurs fans. Let's get some thumbs up in here for Wemby having a big game, and the Spurs holding their own with the defending NBA champs. He is getting better at rebounding. 42-49 minutes of change to go. They'll get the ball to Wemby. Wemby a little crossover into the paint. Pull up over DeAndre Jordan's going to bounce off the rim, no good. San Antonio Hotspur, Chet Holmgren is a rookie by NBA rules. I don't think he should be. He is. It is what it is. Nice drive to the layup. Nice drive to the rim of the layup by Reggie Jackson. I was going to say nice drive to the layup. It doesn't work like that. Spurs ball. Malachi Branham with the ball into the paint. Pull up off the glass. No good. Branham has been awful this year. I like Malachi for the record. I'm rooting for him. He has been not good. And we're going to have a foul on Wemby as he gets Peyton Watson. 44-40. Thank you, Eunice. Thumbs up are cool. Adrian, I mean, all I want for Christmas is Tyrese Halliburton as our point guard and Jalen Duren as our center. That would be a hell of a starting lineup. And a young one. Jalen Duren, Victor Wembanyama, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, and Tyrese Halliburton. That would be a championship team probably within 2 years. If everybody keeps developing the way that we think they're going to. Nuggets with the ball. DeAndre Jordan in the paint. Up off the glass. Good and one. With DeAndre Jordan shooting free throws, it'll probably be an and none. What's your thoughts on Popcorn? Oh, Damien, I did a video on that. Actually, there's a YouTube short in the NBA Shorts list. My live reactions in there, if you'd actually like to see what I was thinking at the time. My reaction and Miss TSR Sports reaction, she's very audible on that as well. Soyan's defense is, he's been struggling lately, Joshua. I haven't seen him getting beat quite often. And none. Called it. Missed a free throw. Yeah, Coach, he missed his free throw. Music patron, exactly. Hack of Jordan. Soyan drives in the paint, misses the layup. Boudet, I don't know why he's still starting over Devin. Porter Jr. with the missed three, but flying through the air is DeAndre Jordan. Still can get his old butt up in the air for a dunk. Yes, Glaze and Baking. I like him too. The out of position is killing him. Caps Lock, good evening to you. It is Spurs ball, Zach Collins. With the ball right now, just looking to do something. Will it get to the Keldon? We're going to have a foul on the Nuggets. Jordan, 3 from 3 throws. Yes, exactly. Why do you hate DeAndre Jordan? Apparently the pressure from and 1 is still active as a player. Maybe he'd be interested in losing 60 games? And Easy, good evening to you. Jordan going to the bench. A little over 8 minutes to go, 48-40. Malachi will get into Zach Collins. Collins getting into Jeremy Sohan. Sohan drives into the paint. Out to Collins. Back over to Brandon for 3. And he got blocked. Yes, old butt up in there. Branham's three-point shooting is just, yes, he made one today, but overall, he's shooting about 25% from the year, maybe 26 with tonight's game. And then they just inbound the ball, throw it over Malachi Branham. It's going to go out of bounds. That was terrible. Vintage Malachi Brick. I miss TSR's at home, Andrew. She had stayed with me since Tuesday. She's finally back home. She had knee surgery last Tuesday, so I was taking care of her. Taking care of her and her dog, actually. Just kidding. I'm not kidding about taking care of her, but the pat on the back. Jokic with the ball. He's checked back in. Pass it out for 3. That's an 11-point game just like that. Julian Strother with the 3 for the Nuggets. Spurs cannot let the Nuggets start pulling away. This team is way too good to do that. Zach Collins for 3. Collins was 0 for 7 against the Warriors. Nuggets are on a 9-0 run in the last minute and 45. And pretty much since they took Wemby out, that's been the run. Jokic with the ball. They'll pass it off. And they try to get the ball back to Jokic, and that's going to be a turnover by the Nuggets. Spurs need a bucket to stop this 9-0 run. They'll get it to Collins. Collins going to drive, pass it out to Kellen Johnson, over to Doug McDermott, back to Malachi Branham. Branham drives in the paint, throws up a layup, and he's going to make the layup. Malachi's been pretty much fine from 2-point range. His 3-point shot has been abysmal. Jokic with the ball. 1-on-1 with Collins. You'll pass it, and a layup is good by Peyton Watson. I'm sorry, that was not Peyton Watson. Oh my gosh. Christian Braun. I got my names confused. I don't know some of these players on the Nuggets. I haven't watched the Nuggets in a while. And the usuals, Aaron Gordon. And Kelman is in the paint with the layup good. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon out. So some of these players in the corner messing me up with not your usuals for Denver. At least I don't think so. Julian Strother with the ball. We're going to have a whistle. That's a foul on the Spurs. I don't know. He's a brick house. Why are this overweight 6'11 units so good? What? The Spurs need one of Wemby Dev on the court at all times. Booty, yeah. We're taking on purpose. I'm honestly praying we are tanking for Isaiah Collier. I want Isaiah Collier too, Victor Wembanyama. That little report I read on Isaiah Collier, he is legit. At least he looks like he's going to be legit. Did we? Did we? I didn't know that, Jorge. It is Nuggets ball. They're going to get into Jokic, and Jokic with the little jumper in the paint. Good. Back to an 11-point game. It's like playing with 4 players when Sohan's out there. Ouch. Osmo with the ball. Over to Sohan. So we get it to Collins. Collins almost loses the ball. And now he's going to get fouled by Jokic. That means I didn't watch the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs last year. That's good to know, though. What's 322, Coob? 3-22? 3 of 22? I'm just going to say it now. Number 1 pick incoming, says Mario. For the San Antonio Spurs, back-to-back number 1 picks. I believe that's only happened one other time in NBA history. The Orlando Magic with Shaq and Penny. Collins with the ball. Over to Osman. 7 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Osman back to Collins in the paint. Turnover. Brown into the paint. Misses the layup. Foul. Going to go to the line for 2. I don't know why Sonya's our point guard. Ray, I think Wemby has 14. I'll never understand Wemby getting us when it's 2 points and pop saying, sit your arse down. I still believe Sonya's development is essential for Spurs, even though it's not getting a lot of love. It's not getting any love, son. It's getting 0. A lot of people hate the Jeremy Sonya point guard experiment. No, we can't, Albert. It kills. I hate all the losing. Jokic at the line. First free throw's good. 56-44. And the Nuggets have just dropped Lawrence Taylor's number on my San Antonio Spurs. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Oh, we already got over 100 thumbs up. We've actually already got over 100. I didn't even know that. Well, I know it now. My friends, please don't stop hitting a thumbs up. It is the best way to support the channel. It does push the algorithm. And with the Spurs losing, I could certainly use your help. So if you hit one of these, I would appreciate you. If you don't know what it looks like, Papa will help you out. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! And Jokic with a steal. Fast break. It's going to be broken up by a foul. No, Jason Knight Gaming, it's not. It really isn't. Thank you, Akils. Well, I have somebody to cry on now. Nice, Lazy Jones, don't poke the bear. Zach Collins has 3 personal fouls already? Well, He won't be out the rest of the first half. Brown with the free throw. And it's a 14-point game. That is the biggest lead of the game for the Nuggets. Thank you, William. Since like and subscribe, friends, help Rich out a lot, and the man deserves it. I don't want to say I deserve it. I don't think I deserve anything, if I'm being transparent, but I do work hard for it. I've been covering the Spurs. This is our channel, not my channel. Our channel, it's our fifth year in a row covering the Spurs, and they've been a losing team every year. All we know is losing. I'm also a New York Giants fan. They're not very good either. Osmond with the runner in the paint. We're going to have a foul before the shot. So glad Collins and Branham are in foul trouble, to be honest. I'm them nice. Damian, I don't think so. I can't imagine he does, unless they franchise him again, which I don't see happening. Saquon is one of the best running backs in the NFL when he's healthy. He's only had 2 fully healthy years so far. I just don't think you can trust him. Gotta move on. Jason, it's been a rough night. Well, I appreciate that. First free throw is good. Landon, I don't know. They're putting out their best players. Zach Collins is a good player. He is a backup center. He is not a starting center. Yes, he's a stretch 5. Offensively, I think he's, for the most part, there. He's a good passer, too. But defensively, he's not giving us enough. 6 boards and 1 block from your starting center who averages 30 minutes a game is not going to do it in the NBA. It is Nuggets ball. They are up by 12. Both teams are in the bonus. Field goal percentage. The Nuggets shooting a ridiculous 65% and Jokic would have layup in one. Spurs in the bottom or in the low 40s. 60-46. 3-point play on the way. What's for dinner? I had Asian food. Or Chinese food. I had some vegetable fried rice with some shrimp fried rice, excuse me. Some kind of lo mein thing, and then some kind of curry thing. It was all absolutely delicious. Well, I think the Spurs ideally, free throw is good. Wemby will go to the 5 spot. Wemby will play center. Sohan will go back to power forward. And the skills he learned this year should help him there. Kelvin at the small, Devin at the shooting guard, and then Isaiah Collier is our point guard. I don't know. And on the shot clock for the Spurs, Osman almost gets the ball. No, he did turn it over. Never mind. We're down by 15. This 3 good by KCP. Wow. We're down 18. We are down 18. I'll tell you this, if the Spurs keep losing and get to a 17-game losing streak, you might see me cry on stream. Osmond with the miss, Bassett the putback and miss. If we get to 20-game losing streak, I will cry on stream. Braun attacks the Spurs in the paint. Can't get the bucket in transition. It's Spurs ball. Sohan will bring it up over to Devin Vassell. Vassell's going to drive into the paint, and he throws down the old
Thunder Dunk of Justice.
Nice job by Devin in transition. Punk returning. I didn't even know he was coming back. I honestly don't care, Damon. I don't watch wrestling anymore. Hulk Hogan come back and wrestle in WrestleMania 39, 40, whatever number they're on now. And I wouldn't know. Roy, you've been crying. I'm sorry, man. John Lou Isaiah Collier is generally considered the best point guard in next year's draft class. And from what I read on him, he would really help our team. How's Atlanta this year? The Hawks, I haven't been following them at all, William. Not even a bit. When is the rock and roll coming back? Adrian, it might be a long time. To be honest, I'm good for a losing record. We're going to have a losing record unless there's a miracle. Toby, good evening to you. Collins has been so bad. He has been disappointing. I mean, I was expecting more. We got that big extension, 2 years, $35 million, and Atlanta's a mixed bag. Okay. Yeah, there's a few guys we could take, Joshua. And with the Spurs, we never know what they're going to do. Isaiah Collier could be the consensus number 1 overall pick next year, and we could zig when we should zag. Cooper Flagg is coming soon. True as well. I saw Zach Collins like 2 weeks ago at Circle K. I didn't approach him, though. He looked mad. So I just let him walk on by. Okay. Draft Collier and then draft Bronny, and then LeBron comes. Over under 30-point loss. Oh, my Selena gift? All right, Mario. I'll put it out there for you. Don't worry, I got it.
When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na.
Super Gabriel, good evening. Another day, another blowout. It's looking that way. How many timeouts does we have? I don't know. Gemma De Leon, thank you for stopping in. Well, the teams lose too. I'm okay with Denver because they play like the Spurs used to. 77 Hoodie, good evening to you. As does Tony, it does. Anthony Bustamante, good evening. This might be a very different team with Wemby on the court. Do you have the girl next to Selena, though? The girl next to Selena? In the video?
When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na.
You know, that girl next to Selena's cute, too. I honestly never noticed. Yes, that one guy. It's... When do we play Detroit? It is rough. Good evening, Workforce Planner. George Kerman is in the house, as well as Coyote. And the one, the only, Grogu. Using the force. We need the force right now. We need the Schwartz. We need Schwartz. Damian, is she? I don't think we'll get more than 10 wins. Oh, J-Mo, come on. No, that's not funny. That would be brutal. I don't know David Garden. Did he drop like 40 or 50 on him? Even if they are tanking, trust me, we are not getting their number one pick again. Anything is possible. Good evening, Cameron. The real General Zod. Like the nickname? Please, God. Zod. Kneel before Zod. It's weird being loud and not having to worry with Miss TSR Sports here the last week. I keep feeling like I have to be quiet and to not wake her up. There's nobody in my house. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I've got nobody to rub my bone. So I am for 3, no good. I may have changed the lyric there just a little bit. Cameron, I don't know why I was so bad. I'm tired of losing. I even swore on the stream tonight. I usually don't swear, but the frustration is boiling over and the channel's getting more PG rated. I'm not dropping F-bombs. I will censor F-bombs. But, you know, A-double-S-S-H to the I to the T is starting to slip out a little bit, and I'm trying not to, but I'm also 46 years old, so... You know. Pop Sabotage, calling y'all it's a sabotage? Wow, I mean, yes, you are actually correct. You are correct. Wemby, it's checking back in. 66 of 48. I don't even know if something could be good in general, but let's see if it could be a point guard. Cameron, the losing hurts. It does. Jokic would have bounced pass off of Sewing. Going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Nuggets ball. Both teams in the bonus. 3:10 to go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. All right, I'll get Chuck Norris up there again. The stone cold mouth has to be low. We need 5 Wembys. Sure. Just rest Wemby tonight. No, Beavis, they're not going to rest him. They're not playing the next 3 days. Jokic with the runner high off of over Wemby. We're down by 20. Come on. This is Coyote's first time here with just me. And you're going to play like that in front of Coyote? Kelvin with the ball, drives in the paint, throws it up off the glass. Has Kelvin scored tonight? And Wemby with the steal. Gets it over to Trey Jones. Jones over to Devin Vassell. Vassell was cooking initially. Thoyan's open for 3. He'll take the 3. Made the 3. All right, Super Gabriel. And now another turnover by the Nuggets. Trey Jones will sprint up the court. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby to the paint. Gets it to Sohan. Sohan with the layup. Missed the layup. How do we always screw up these fast breaks? Are you an NBA team or a high school team? Come on. I know you're young, but a fast break. Turnover by the Nuggets. How many fast breaks have we botched this year? I'm starting to turn into a raging Spurs fan. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of seeing bad plays and just like basketball 101 type mistakes. Trey Jones in the paint throws up a prayer, doesn't go in, going to get fouled, go to the line for 2. Winning is not important. Pop 2023. Well, I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm sorry. I can't believe how just frustrated I'm getting right now. We're down by 18. Oh, I got one too many points on the board. To make matters worse, it's 68-50. Guess that's a two-pointer. JMO, Sohan was showing Apples and Bananas. Love your screen, your channel name. Thank you for stopping in. All right, Trey made the free throw, make it back to 51. Sohan showed his toes on the line. Showed improvement last year from start to the year to the end of the year. Really showing improvement. And then this year, he's regressing because being way out of position, I think, is absolutely hurting his game. Will he ever be the best player on the floor of the Spurs? Probably not. It should be Wemby. Jones free throws good. Down by 16. Let's get a run here. Come on, Spurs. Aren't you tired of losing? And then Pop tired of losing. You know, Pop keeps saying the team's tired of losing. When are you going to be tired of losing? Say you're tired of losing too. I don't care if you've got 5, pieces of hardware. You should want to win some games, right? No? Jokic jumper no good. Gonna go line for 2. How many Sohans does it take to screw in a light bulb? Wemby has 14 points, but he also has 3 fouls. And the Spurs, I believe, have 3 players with 3 fouls. Wow, Roy. SHIT team plus rookie Wemby still requires time. It does, son. It does. To make matters worse, the Denver Nuggets. Just 69, our San Antonio Spurs. 69. Oh, I didn't mean to do that on camera. This referee sucks. I'm feeling very weird. I'm frustrated, and I do dumb stuff when I'm feeling like this. Jokic with 19. He's probably going to go for 40 tonight if he plays in the fourth quarter. All right, come on, Spurs. Time for some positivity. Let's get a run here. Get it down to 12. 70-52, minute and a half to go. My clock is a little bit ahead. We're going to pause it right here. Down the side of the ball. Going to launch the 3. There we go. All right. William, I have legit concerns about that. 3 down the other end is no good by Justin Holiday. Holiday. Kellen thought about 3, pulled it down. Gets it over to Trey Jones for 3. Wemby with the rebound, gets it back to Trey Jones. Fakes the 3 this time. Gets it into Sohan in the paint. Sohan with a little jump, alley-oop, layup, 70-57. All right, come on, let's keep building on this. Keep building on this. Come on. Come on. Shimon Lee. Build on it. Build on it. Build on it. I'm yelling at you guys. One Pop's yelling at the team. Just saying. Porter Jr. gets it out to KCP. KCP for 3, no good. Jeremy Sohan with the rebound. We could possibly, I don't know if we get 2 for 1. Jones with the alley-oop to Victor. It's good. It worked. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. Come on. Damn, I want to win tonight. This is the most fired up I've been in a long time. I'm sorry. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Throw it up high for Wemby. He's 24 feet tall, for crying out loud. Okay. All right. Let me calm down. Wemby at the line. Wemby with 16 points and 9 rebounds. My man has a chance at a 30-20 game, i.e. 30 points and 20 rebounds. Free throw is going to bounce around and bounce in. Spurs will cut the lead to 10. Let's get a defensive stop and cut the lead to single digits. Come on. Can you dig it? Sucker! Wait, that's John Cena. Wait, no, it's Booker T did that, right? Yeah, Booker T put the hand. He just maybe didn't do this. He was a 5-time champion, as are the Spurs. Jokic going to drive. When we got Wemby on him, throws it up. A nice jumper over Wemby. We got 5 seconds. Kellen whips it up to Wemby. Wemby going to drive. Takes the 3 at the buzzer. Nope. All right. 12 is not great, but it's not 18. We started building on things a little bit at the end there. Let's go into halftime and keep that momentum going. I don't know if Wemby has a block. I think Wemby has at least 1 block. TSR letting out all the pent up, being nice to his girlfriend and her family energy in an empty house. No, I love being nice to my girlfriend, but I'm alone tonight. You're right. It's probably pent up energy because I've been subdued with her here. With her sleeping, I didn't want to wake her up, and now I just have all this energy I'm letting out tonight. If you're still watching, hun, it's nothing towards you. Please, I was very happy to take care of you. R-rated for licking your mic. Yeah, I didn't actually lick it, by the way. That was good acting. Wemmy got 4 steals and 2 blocks. Landon, that is a lot of first half points. It's been a fun game. Yes, I don't know. It's 4 steals. Shut the front door. Good evening, Alex. All right, my friends, we're going to pull up the halftime stats, and let's see who's playing well and who's not. Wemmy's having a hell of a game if his stats are what you say they are, and I have no reason not to believe you guys. So let's capitalize on that little run at the end, and let's get Adam back in the third quarter. Let's take a look at the Denver Nuggets first. Holiday with 5, Porter Jr. 15, Jokic crushing us right now with 21 points, 8 of 11 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds and 5 assists, having a good game. Jackson with 7, KCP, my man, with 8, just like his name, KCP. Off the bench, Ninja played 1 minute. He got 0 points. Watson with 0. DeAndre Jordan still in the NBA with 6 points and 5 rebounds in 6 minutes. Was 0 for 3 from the line, including an air ball. Brun with 5, and then Straffe with 5 as well for our San Antonio Spurs. Zach Collins with 4, struggling from the field, 2 of 6 and 3 turnovers. Jeremy Sohan also struggling from the field, 2 of 6, 4 points and 3 turnovers. Spurs got a lot of guys in foul trouble. Collins, Wemmy, Branham, all 3 fouls. Kellen Johnson, he actually has 4 points tonight. I forgot he scored. It's been so long. Kellen very quiet tonight. 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. That's it. 1 of 2 from the field. I feel like the Spurs need to get Kellen a little bit more involved here, or a lot more involved in the second half. Victor Wembanyama, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals, and 2 blocks in the first half. He's on pace to have one of his biggest games in his young NBA career if he can keep it going. He's played only 15 minutes. Usually plays about 33 minutes a game, Spurs fans, so unless he continues getting foul trouble, look for him to get more minutes in the second half. Plus, the Spurs have the next 3 days off. So, hell, play him the whole second half if you need to. And Malachi Branham with 5 points, and really not giving us much else. Off the bench, Spurs have played 6 different players. Devin Vassell, our leading bench player as usual, with 14 points. I don't know why he's not in the starting rotation. Maybe you should start him in the second half. Julian Champagnie, 3 points. Doug McDermott with 1 assist and 0s everywhere else. Like Alisman with 5 off the bench, Bassey with 2, and Trey Jones with 2, but he does have 4 assists. That's the tail of the tape. In the first quarter, the Denver Nuggets outscored us 39-35. In the second quarter, they outscored us 33-25, and it was looking like the game was very much on its way to being a blowout, but the San Antonio Spurs came back strong at the end of the second quarter, and at this very moment, they are down by 12. Francisco Duran III, thank you for stopping in. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, by the way, please do so. It does help the channel. It's the only thing I'll ask from you because it brings in new Spurs fans. It maybe brings some Nugget fans, bring in some people to hang out with, and I love seeing a lot of people in the chat talking. So I appreciate you if you could do this right here. Smash that thumbs up.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
Maybe Vassell off the bench isn't that bad of an idea. I mean, we'll see. Conspiracy Nuts, good evening to you. The Spurs win 19 this year? I gotta think so. I can't imagine us not winning at least 19. Baby Joseph, thank you for stopping in. Victor is adapting quicker than I thought. Game completely flipped when Victor came back in. Yes, when he's in there, the game changes. He is a game changer. I don't want to trade Kellen. Anthony, I'm not looking to trade him. He's on a team-friendly contract. He's been playing phenomenal lately. He hasn't done much tonight, but as of late, he's been playing phenomenal. Not familiar with Alexander Sarr, Mario. Being transparent. Jewel Vincent Palomar, thank you for stopping in. Alad Decano, thank you for stopping in. I love our Spurs. I don't like this losing streak. TSR said, Shimon Lee. I did say Shimon Lee. Francisco, yes. Isaiah Collier. Spurs and Pats fan here. Oh, Julian. I'm a Spurs and Giants fan. Sorry. Listen, I went overboard with my Giants fan reaction with the Giants winning today. That's just what I do sometimes with the suck it. It's New England suck it, Belichick. There's a little bad blood there with the Giants and Patriots. Not bad blood, but just competitiveness. And when you're doing a live reaction, sometimes, your personality gets turned up to 11, and mine was way turned up there. Vassell does bring scoring off the bench, but I don't like Vassell permanently off the bench. I think he should be in the starting lineup. The Kaiser Saw says, I don't know if the Spurs understand that a lot of French and French players are watching how they take care of Wemby. I'm sure they are. If they mishandle Wemby, and Wemby was to leave after only 4 years here, would be a really bad look for us, and it'd be very odd considering the the success the Spurs have had with international players previously. The biggest two examples, Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. Oilers fan Warren Moon hardly knew the Militano. We got to play better in the second half. Marty, next door, what's good? The game's been good. I know the Spurs are down by 12, but it's been a good game. Spurs, same team next year? I think so. Josh, a lot of people said he should come off the bench. There you go, Landon. My Giants do stink, but I was very happy about the win. Sacre bleu. The great... Well, Belichick's losing right now. Giants need a quarterback. Damian, they're in a tough spot because Daniel Jones is under contract for 3 more years at like $40 million a year. I don't think we could just cut him, and if we do, we would eat a lot of that contract. I don't think he's tradable right now with coming off with torn ACL. Very untradeable. That's right. Actually, MTK, Tim Duncan's an international player. I totally forgot about that. Are the French upset with the San Antonio Spurs, the Kaiser Sauce? I think Doug McDermott gets traded. Is that actually a thing? Texas should declare war on France. No, it should not. I don't want to see anybody declare war on anybody. Just going to throw that out there. All right, let's change the quarter to quarter 3 because it looks like the game's going to be starting hopefully any minute now. Or second half will be starting any minute now. Tommy DeVito, but Danny DeVito works good too. And the Eagles are the best team in that division. It hurts me to say that, but they are. Hopefully, whoa, the chat just jumped up a little bit. Man, I wonder how bad Serge Ibaka-Rice is now have a chance to come out. Serge Ibaka-Rice is in the G League, isn't he? With Austin? No? Carlos Jeter, como está mi hombre? Put me on the team, I can drop 23 points. Oh, fat Jokic, never mind, I don't feel well. Put Big Rich in, you could drop 37. I could drop a donut, maybe, on the court. I ain't dropping anything else. Okay, Mario, gotcha. I declare war on this season. I need to get Chuck Norris in the face here. Chuck, give me some love. Ow. Yeah, well, Chuck Norris hurts. Still to this day. A good chuck in the face really hurts. What? A good chuck in the face? That sounds gross. That didn't come out the way I wanted to. I think you could drive past Sohan, Rich. My 46-year-old butt's gonna get by Jeremy Sohan. If that happened, we'd be in a ton of trouble. I have a rolling miracle. I have to show like some classic Spurs plays. Duncan with a jumper with 2 seconds to go over Dallas, over Dirk. Oh, that's a young Dirk. Is that early 2000s? Robinson's there. Showing a Sean Elliott behind the back. Missed the layup, and then Mario Elliott flies in for the Rio. This is like a little mini top Spurs play of all time I'm watching. Your English is fine, Carlos. You would not be afraid to play Sohan 1-on-1? I Rich met George Gervin at Spurs camp when I was 16. Smarty, nice. Boudet, I don't know what they're doing with I don't know what they're doing with Jeremy Sohan right now. What would we do if we draft Ronnie? I would cry. I'd cry endlessly. They're showing David Robinson's retirement. There's just a ton of Spurs classic moments. Nice. Malik Rose, what a huge dunk in the paint. They're showing Shaq versus Mr. Robinson right now. Shaq out to Kobe. Back to Robert Orr. Oh, no. Don't. Wait, what moment is this? Oh, Duncan would have blocked on Shaq. Okay. Dirk doesn't get brought up a lot. Francisco cry because of all the losing. I'm really not going to cry. I'm not. Because if we get Bronny, we get Bronny. Yeah, Bron's under contract with the... Everybody keeps saying draft Bronny, we get the Lakers. Isn't LeBron James under contract with the Lakers for like 2 more years? Am I missing something? I feel like we can't get him even if we do draft Bronny. Maybe he has a lot of control of his contract, and he has a... I'm sure he probably has a no-trade clause, but maybe he has an escape too, like an escape clause. I don't know. The problem is his contract. It would cost a lot of money if he came here. A lot of money. Frenchies, they all do boxing. I love MMA. Not a boxing fan, but I do love mixed martial arts. Bron's on a 1-year contract? I thought he signed an extension. Flag football going to Olympics, and would I stream it? Absolutely not. No. I definitely not stream flag football. No way. Yeah, but Fletcher says he would not have come here. He wants to be on a contender. I don't think the Golden State Warriors are a contender as it is. Landon Sports Talk, my apologies. I don't think the Golden State Warriors are a contender at this moment. They're an old team. They're an aging team. Draymond, Steph getting up there in years. You know, Klay Thompson's still youngish, but he's got a lot of injuries on that body. I don't know what they're saying in the chat right now. In the chat, not in general, I'm easy. LeBron is a player option after this year. Okay. Bronny, I believe, did have some kind of cardiac arrest, so that would worry me with him as well. Big time. Huge. Curry is still elite. He does, Landon. Or he is still elite, but he's still getting up there in years. There's only so much you can do. Everybody loves Draymond. All right, Mario. Appreciate it. Clay has been awful. Clay has not been the same since coming back from the injuries, has he? Butterfly, good evening. Now, Butterfly, I know this 12-point deficit looked bad, but we were down 18 near the end of the first half, and the Spurs had come fighting, roaring back. Heck, I've been more amped up than I've been in a long time. Wiggins been pretty bad, too. That's not Curry, it's his team. That's fair, baby. Calvin, good evening, man. Thank you for stopping in. Whoosh. The Spurs are playing. Wemby's having a huge game, Butterfly. Forget the points. I think he's got like 15 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. We can beat the Hawks Thursday night. Yes, we can. Before the injury, he was great, but yeah, he's been definitely more average. What up? Thank you, Joshua. The Giants got to win. LeBron's not coming here. He's got 17 points? Oh, my apologies. Pop passes prime needs to be in a nursing home? Ouch, that is harsh. I'm not going to sit here and say he needs to be in a nursing home. Yeah, Draymond with the headlock of doom on, was it Rudy Gobert? Isn't that who he headlocked? It was Rudy Gobert, right? Oh, Draymond. I'll get a troll on my video about the Giants, which I expected. I got excited that the Giants won today. They're like, the Giants suck. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm still excited my team won a football game. And I need to close the day off with my basketball team doing the same thing. Come on. Spurs. You beat Denver last year. You can do it again tonight. Cut it to 4, lose by 8, and won't be mad. Salt, no, I don't want to go to 12 in a row. I don't want... Yes, you can, James. You can get a go, Spurs go. Francisco, speaking of suck it.
Suck it!
I wasn't directed at you, by the way. Yeah, that's a good point, Butterfly. I would not want to be in a nursing home at 78. Absolutely not. Good point. Really the big, fire with Pop right now this season is what he said during the Clippers game. Richie said in a short bit, Giants doing the Patriots. And yes, they did, Carlos. I guaranteed the New York Giants would beat the New England Patriots, and it happened. Vincent, good evening from Colombia. And yes, Pop is 78. The players are back on the court for the start of the third quarter, and Pop apparently is running for president. Or 74. I have no idea how old Pop is. I thought actually he was 75. All right. Spurs will start off getting it to Wemby. Wemby in the post. 7 on the shot clock. Out to Champagny. Champagny's starting a case in place of Brand. Champagny misses a three to start us off. Wemby turnaround jumper. That's no good. Champagne and Brand have both been. Wait, is Kelvin's out there? Do you mean Devin? Kelvin started the end. Do you mean Devin was out? Devin was coming back from a groin injury. KCP pull up jumper is good. 74-60. Pop's 134. Malachi Brandon benched in the second half because he has sucked. Maybe we'll get the ball to Champagne. Champagne to Collins. Collins going to launch a three. Collins made a three. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Where's Sochan one more time? I didn't even know Sochan's not out there. Trey Jones is out there. I did not realize Jeremy Sochan's out. I've totally missed it. Jokic with a pull-up jumper in the paint. No good. Sochan will not return. Kellen, Euro stepping in the paint. Misses a shot. Going to get fouled and go to the line for two. What happened to Jeremy Sochan? Knee injury? Oh, no. Bet we make a run without Sochan. Well, we have an actual point guard running the offense now. We'll see what happens. I still think Devin Vassell should be starting the second half and not Julian Champagny. And that would be Collins, Johnson. It'd be our normal starting lineup minus Sochan with Jones in there. Kellen misses the first free throw. Left knee soreness. He's got left point guard soreness. Elias, I'm not a wrestling fan, and I haven't been for a long time. Please don't take this the wrong way. Don't care if CM Punk is back in the WWE. I really don't care. I will not watch it. For those of you that are fans of him, if he's coming back, then great. Enjoy it. He sucked in the UFC, I'll tell you that. Abysmal. 0-2 and just didn't even look like he knew how to fight in either fight. He also started late in his career. So, hey, at least he tried. Corner three, no good, and that was by Justin Holiday. It's going to be Spurs ball. Trey Jones will bring it up for San Antonio. Over to Champagny. Champagny's going to launch the three. All right. 7-point game. Who got designated for Simon, Alaska? I didn't see where he got hurt either for the moment. Apparently, knee injury. Left point guard soreness. Yep. Yeah, just saying. We're extremely different team with Wemby on the floor. Flow the offense is better. That's not something just fun, but yeah, it's true. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like the Jeremy Sochan experiment with him at point guard, but we can't blame him for it happening. It's not his call. He doesn't want to play point guard for us. He said that. I hope we play much, much better, Joshua. Sochan looks like a clown out there. How do you really feel, Coob? But I get it. I get it. Trey Jones is the natural point guard, but he's the best point guard on our roster. Some people think he's good enough to be the Spurs franchise point guard. I'm on the fence, and I hope he continues to prove me wrong. Well, yes, hi. This is all Pop's decision with Jeremy at point guard. But Spurs are only down by 7. Hoping you get something going, Spurs fans. I'm sorry you don't feel well, Carlos. Hope you feel better. Yes. I did not forget Adrian. I know it was directing at me. Oh my god, y'all for a second. Show Selena.
When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na.
Definitely they need better personnel around Wemby for their championship material, that's for sure. Teams have to worry about everyone out there. Apples and bananas, go Spurs, go to you. Man, I'm getting tired and it's only 9:30. I'll make it to the end. I'll make it to the end. But woof, I'm feeling kind of beat. I'm gonna have to have some cookies. Look what I got. I got some cookies, homemade cookies for TSR Sports. For me and Coyote. Coyote, want a cookie? Is it good? Coyote, want a cookie? Okay. I'll eat that cookie, by the way, if I just put back in. I'll be gone after the game, because I'm going to be hungry after the game. No overtime! No! No! Definitely I do not want overtime. Come on now. That ain't funny. I don't drink coffee. I don't know Koala, my Yumbo. Going down for the rest of the game. Carlos, Miss TSR Sports recovery's going well. She's not here tonight. She's back home. She had been here Tuesday till tonight, so it was nice to get, spend not much time with her. I mean, it was like living together, really, for the last week. It was living together for the last week, and felt weird coming home having an empty house. I was a little sad. She wasn't here. The dog wasn't here. I was like, wow, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. And a travel on Zach Collins. That's a turnover. No, Adrian, it's not this year. When do you think it's Pop's plan? Sohan's not going to the G League. There's no chance of that. Watch him go to the G League next week after I said that. Jokic with a beautiful pass, but an interception by Victor Wembanyama. That's his 5th steal tonight, I believe. Not too shabby. Wemby's just going to launch a straight-up 3. Back iron, no good. I don't like just walking up and taking 3s, and that's the NBA. They'll get it to Jokic, and Wemby with the tip. With the deflection, Wemby just killed it defensively tonight. They'll try to get an alley-oop to Wemby. He'll get it to Zach Collins. Collins in the paint with the mini.
Dunk of justice.
And the San Antonio Spurs have just 69. The Denver Nuggets, 69. 69. All right. Denver Nuggets ball. Wemby versus the world. How's that? Michael Porter Jr. gets in the paint, gets the layup, and 1. 6. Does he have 6 steals on the board now? Wow. 6 steals and 3 blocks. I think that was on Kelvin with a little push in the back. That was a bad foul, Kelvin. Come on, you got to play better than that, my man. He knows it, too. Michael Porter Jr. at the line for a chance for a 3-point play. MPJ, 1 is right. A free throw is bouncing around and good. Trey Jones over to Kellen. Kellen for 3. I looked off as soon as it came out. A little too much to the left. And Reggie Jackson gets loose in transition, gets the layup, and 1. Stop fouling the shooters. Thank you, Raul. The other Spurs are killing you? What other Spurs? Should I cut my love songs? None of them? Slap Jones, I like to see it a little more often. Zach Collins, whoops, my clock is running. Zach Collins with 4 fouls. We are not going to be seeing too much of him the rest of the third quarter. What is happening? My clock is ahead. I'm going to fix that. It's a little too ahead. That's what she said. All right. I don't even know what that means. Reggie Jackson's first free throw is good, as is the second one. Wait. Did I just put too many points on the scoreboard? They say 81-69. All right. Julian Champagnie with the ball right now. Back to Trey Jones. Jones with the runner in the paint. He's going to bounce off the rim. No good. I know. Wemby has 6 steals. Could he get a triple-double with 10 steals tonight and 10 rebounds and 10 points? Jokic with a pull-up jumper over Bassey. No good. Spurs ball. Trey Jones will bring it up for San Antonio with a 5-on-4. Champagnie's open for 3, takes a 3, and he will miss the 3. Michael Porter Jr. with the rebound. I don't know why we keep shooting 3s. Speaking of which, 3 by Denver's no good. Jokic with the putback, it is good. Back to a 14-point game. We got it to single digits, and we're letting them just run away again. Wemby pull up from the free throw line is no good. And Bastille will knock the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Denver ball. We might have the worst third quarter team in the league. This season going to turn into Randy Quaid from Major League 2. No, it's don't call the G League Unity Butterfly, but this would be the Spurs. If we lose tonight, is this our 12th loss in a row? I don't want 12 losses. I absolutely do not. Reggie Jackson for 3. And now it's right back to a 17-point lead. Ball's going to deflect it out of bounds. Going to be Spurs ball. Yes, he is Militano. Yes, Joshua. No, William, don't say that. Doug McDormett's coming in for shit. Whoa. Sorry, Coyote. He's okay. I want to drive headfirst into the court. Kokoshibo, the second half in a lot of games were terrible. I don't get it. It's not on the line. It's really not. Not even slightly. He'd have to fire himself, pretty much. Kelvin out to Trey Jones. Trey Jones going to drive in the paint. Pull-up jumper is no good. Gets Sohan back in there. They just called an over back, and the Denver Nuggets and their fan base do not like it. They're saying that was the right call on TV. He caught it in the air. Give these people some air! Ball don't lie. Let me take a look at the replay. This is a bad camera angle. He caught it and jumped over the line. McDermott for 3, no good. Reggie Jackson out on 3. That's not Reggie Jackson, is it? No, it's KCP. My apologies. KCP's going to drive. Gets into the paint. Gets the layup. And the Spurs are getting killed. 88-69. Third quarter is killing us. Wemmy's out of the game right now, too. Trey Jones going to drive in the paint. Gets the layup. 88-71. There you go, Edward. Get on the mic and tell him to... Get on the mic and tell them to stop cheering for their hometown team. Jokic in the paint off the glass. Good. Pop's going to call a timeout. Well, I don't think he's overrated, but the team is playing terrible. No, we're not at 69. We got 71. We got 71. But down by 19. Jeez. I agree, Boombastic. Please fire this effing old man. Wow. Jay, how do you really feel? All right, James, our defense is terrible. I cannot believe we were down, but we were down by what, 7 points at some point in the third quarter? Around 7, and the wheels have just absolutely fallen off like they have been in a lot of games. We're in it, and then all of a sudden, they are learning to lose. Yes. We have a bottom 3 defense and offense. Not too far off. Pop is too old to coach. Do we need to lose 20 in a row? If we lose 20 in a row, oh my gosh. I'm from Western Massachusetts, Marty. We've been a little unlucky, period. But without Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon and Easy, they're out 2 players tonight. Oh, for the love of Pop. Pop will sleep well tonight. You're right, Albert. Cash Blue, good evening to you. We start a missed three point jar. Oh, yeah, right. Our butts stink. I don't know what to make of this. We're down by 19 already. I don't like feels either, Carlos. There's a point in every Spurs game where we either go off and score or go turn over crazy. Can you guess which one tonight? Yeah, well, the other team's going off on us right now. Yes, we let DeAndre Jordan drop 6 and 5 in 6 minutes, and that's with him missing multiple free throws, I believe. The comic book place I went to was pretty good. Here's a weird story. So, for those of you who don't know, the 6th anniversary of my mom passing away is coming up. She was a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Met the comic book store, and there's a pack of Wizard of Oz characters about this big, maybe like 8 inches, 10 inches. And I figured that's probably way too expensive. Some other guy walks up and says, "Oh, that's cool," and asks the owner, "How much is this?" And he says $30. I was like, son of a gun, I would have bought that. Well, he went in the bag and grabbed some bigger Wizard of Oz stuff. I ended up buying those for the same price. So they're much bigger. I should grab one in the next time out. Put like the Ghost Spurs go up and go grab one. You mean do the rest of his work? Well, yeah, move upstairs. Yeah, I mean he's already got an upstairs job, but you mean stay upstairs? A real general, that is a concern. All the losing is a huge concern for me with the Spurs. Charles Bassey with the ball right now. Bassey will drive it off to Trey Jones. Jones going to drive, gets it back to Bassey. Bassey with loses the ball, gets it back, then dunks it. Offensive basket interference. There's a dunk. What? Did that just happen? He dunked the ball and it bounced inside the rim and went down. And they called basket interference on that? Spurs want a fast break. They trained on a transition for a layup. What? Why don't we challenge that? Charles Bassey dunks the ball. When he dunked it, the ball went like this in the rim and then went in. And they call basket interference. He was hanging on the rim. Well, he was finishing the dunk. He was hanging on the rim and let go. Even the announcers, these are the Denver Nuggets announcers said that's not interference. There was no way that ball was not going in. I'll sleep well tonight. 2 free throws, by the way, for KCP. I don't think it was gratuitous hanging, Butterfly. Beavis, it's looking bad. And Bassey will throw down a dunk, and this time it'll count.
Thunder dunk of justice.
The Nuggets announcers were like, WTF. Exactly. Even they agreed that it was in basket interference for the opposing team. Which I appreciate, honestly, by the way. Unbiased commentary, I do appreciate. I try to call the games down the line. You know, if there's a bad call against the other team, I'll call it. Dumb myself for 3. If we get away with one, I'll call it. Am I biased in my play calling as in who I'm rooting for? Absolutely, 100%. I'm rooting for the Spurs. But as far as on the court, you got to call it like you see it. You can't fudge that. Jokic with the run are good. And actually, Jokic just got some contact there and didn't get the whistle. I'm putting my hoodie on backwards. See if that helps. Brandon in the paint, layup, no good. And then Bassey with the tip in, good. Making a fashion statement. This looks kind of weird. Raw for 3, no good. Jokic with the tip. We're down by set 22? I didn't realize we're down that much. McDermott will get it to Kellen Johnson. 3.5 minutes to go. Jokic with 29, 7, and 8. Very much on his way to a triple-double. Kellen gets it to Bassey. Bassey pull-up jumper is going to bounce off the rim. No good. When you mess with the basketball. Put my hood up. Okay. That's a miss by Jokic. We're going to have a whistle. So, a little hard to call a game like this, but not impossible. I kind of see nothing. I can't see anything. Belichick need to start wearing hoodies like that. Why don't we lose by 30 and say it's a good night? We're not far off, man. We're down by 22. My general rule block. Wemby with a block on Jokic. Jokic with the ball again, gets Wemby off his feet, and does get it over him this time. Nice job by Jokic. Wemby having a fantastic game, at least in filling the stat box. But we're down by 24. For those that are new to the channel or not familiar with TSR's, we're not fouling the Spurs or a turnover, I don't know. Denver's in the bonus, by the way. They're getting the ball with about 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. But if this turns into a blowout, which it is quickly becoming, I usually stay till about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and then I'll call it a night. Unless somebody's playing that hasn't gotten any playing time, and I want to watch them. They usually blowouts. If it's like 30-plus points with 5 minutes to go in the fourth, I call it a night, especially if I have to work the next day. I do have to work tomorrow, so we'll play it by ear. But this is, Jokic goes around Wemby, misses the shot. Wemby will get it up to Osman. Osman drives in the paint. Layup, no good. Foul, going to the line for 2. I don't know what he's teaching him, Butterfly. 6 steals and 4 blocks. Not bad, Kokushibo. Not too shabby. Yes, George is enjoying the game. Joe Congdon, good evening. You know, I'm doing all right. I got Coyote with me for the first time tonight. I got George the Iceman Gervin hanging out tonight for the first time on the channel. Kelvin Johnson, I believe, is 24, the Kaiser sauce. Osman out the line for 2. First free throw is good. Well, good news, DAJ. So we're being competitive and still. Yes, we're being competitive and losing by 24. Exactly. This is our definition of being competitive. Leo, I hope we don't lose by 40. I hope we do not. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see it. Carlos, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the team. It's like every game we're getting blown out for the most part. Or we're getting blown out, then we make a run near the end of the game and it's too late. We have no defense. Oh, they just gave us a point to the Spurs. Oh, I screwed up my scoreboard. I just started hitting a bunch of buttons. Nuggets ball. I just think I just blanked out. I think the Spurs were just at the line, and I thought the Nuggets were. Wow, Nuggets with the jumper in the paint. I am tired. The alley-oop to Wendy. And one. Wendy, and I think I said Wendy. A huge alley-oop.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Wemby with a reverse alley-oop dunk again. We've seen that many times this year. We have no identity when Wemby's off the floor. That is fair, Phil. Wemby with a huge game tonight. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. I believe he's also got 6 steals and 4 blocks, looking for his 20th point. 10 rebounds? He seems like he has more than that. Maybe not. 21-point game. Wemby versus the Nuggets, right? T-Force, they are struggling right now. Trying to avoid our 12th loss in a row. And Reggie Jackson gets into the paint, throws up the layup good, 105-82, 23-point game. This team really bamboozled us, thinking they were good the first 5 games. Yeah, Pussycats. Beating the Suns twice. Starting off 3-2. Vassell's going to lose the ball out of bounds. It was tipped out. It'll stay with the Denver Nuggets. It's spelled right, Dragon. It's spelled right. Thank you, Wayne. It says smash the like button if you haven't. If you're not sure what the thumbs up looks like, it looks a little like this.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
It's the easiest way to help support a channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. McDermott misses a 3. The Spurs get the ball back. Out to Malachi Branham under a minute and a half to go. Branham's going to launch a 3. I needed to make a 3 today. Michael Porter Jr. is going to launch a 3. Hurt. 26-point game. Jamal watches Naruto? Thank you, Butterfly. Wemby with the ball right now. And travel. Now guy sucks ASS. After Pop told the fans stop on Kawhi, The Spurs have been getting blown out after each game. Have we? Oh, it is 107. My apologies. They took a change of 3 to a 2. That pull-up jumper is no good by Reggie Jackson. We're going to have a whistle. And that's a foul, offensive foul on DeAndre Jordan. They changed a 3 to a 2. I can't believe we're down by 25. I should be able to believe it. We've been down and blown out so much this year. But Adrian just said it. We've been getting blown out. It's a lot. And Wemby's actually at the line for 2. Yeah, since that, well, I mean, we got blown up before Phoenix win. We lost to the Clippers by 40, I believe, before those Suns wins. All right, Spurs fan. He said he's done with this game. See you. You know, the Spurs don't play again until Thursday against former teammate DeJounte Murray. All right, so no free throws for the Spurs. Yeah. You're right. Darko 3. Well, of course you're going to say that. You're a Thunder fan. Thunder. Wemby in the paint. Misses the dunk. Got fouled. Strahler with the defensive foul. Wemmy's going to go to the line for 2. He was flying in there. Woo! Got fouled. He got hit in the face. Oh, Strahler with the hard foul. Hits Wemby right in the face. Wemby can fly for a guy his size. That's definitely a foul. You can't hit the offensive player in the face. He has been more efficient with Arku 3. He also has Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with him. Who does Wemby have? And I'm sorry, just my opinion, I don't think Chet should count as a rookie. He had a whole year to learn the system. He's not. I understand he's a rookie because he didn't play, but he's got a huge one-up on Wemby having to, be with the team for a year. It's a little unfair. I get it. It is what it is. We're on timeout. Spurs are a G League team. Someone in the chat asked a very astute question. Is Pop going to ask the fans not to boo DeJounte? Oh, I will lose it. I will lose it. I will lose my SHIT on stream if he boo DeJounte. He does that again. Because at some point, that would be it for me. Because then you're showing me you care more about the guys that used to be here than the guys that are here now. Thank you, Arku3. I think it's a valid point. I understand the NBA's point of view where he's not a rookie, but also, if I don't, he was unfortunately injured in the preseason last year, but I believe he was with the team, wasn't he, all year? So you're still going to get coached. You're still going to learn the plays. You're going to, get to watch your teammates play. You're going to have, you might not have on-court experience, but you are learning, and that counts for something. Wemby with 21 points, 10 rebounds, 6 steals, and 3 blocks. When he gets stronger, Wemby will finish those and nobody will stop. I agree. He got in the face, though. Wemby made his first free throw, by the way. It's 107-83. Wemby at the line for one more. And the Spurs need I guess we're not getting a massive run here at the end of the third quarter. So we need a massive forget it. There's 38 seconds left. Wemby was just getting booed. Pop, get on the mic. Get on the mic, Pop. Wemby just got booed at the line. That's not classy. Yes, I'm going to troll Pop probably for at least another week about this. It is Nuggets ball. They're up by 23. Brown gets rejected. That's Wemby with his 4th block. No. And Wemby with the ball right now. Way out in three-point arena, standing on the ball arena logo. 5 on the shot clock. Wemby will start to drive DeAndre Jordan. The pull-up jumper is off the back iron, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Watcher, thank you for stopping in. Are you going to stay for the last? Carlos, we'll see how it plays out. If we're down by over 30, at the 5-minute mark, then I might call it a night. I hope that's not the case. Not a lot going right for the Spurs tonight, but Wemby's dropping some. He's filling up the stat box if he's on your fantasy team. Quarter number 4 will be here momentarily. No, it's not Spurs home fans, but I mean, it'd be the right thing to do to tell the fans not to boo. No one. Yes, they do. Yes, Tursky. James Kim, take the word perimeter out of your sentence there. Take the word perimeter, and I think you have a more accurate description of our defense. Hey, Kawhi brought us some ring, and Pop feels guilty how Kawhi's injury is handled by the Spurs. I'm sure he does, Butterfly. But still, just an awkward moment last week. Daniel, that concerns me a little bit. If the Spurs keep losing while he's here, that he might say, you know what, I want to go elsewhere. I hope that's not the case. But the Spurs do need a lot right now. They just need a lot. They need a lot. Right now, for us to even have a chance at this, to get back, we're going to need a big run to start off the quarter. Only Wemby and Devin have double-digit scoring. That's it? Just 2 players? Some people are saying that Pop is trying to woo Kawhi Leonard to bring him back to San Antonio. I don't see that happening. Vassell, the reason I'm still watching this trash team. Ouch. Pop could sit everybody at some point tonight, but the Spurs don't play the next 3 days, so I would think the starters are going to be in for at least another 4 to 5 minutes. Adrian, you're probably right, but you never know. Never know. Ron went back to Cleveland. That's true. You got me there. I mean, Sean Elliott was traded from the Spurs to the Detroit Pistons and only played 1 season for the Pistons. Came right back to the San Antonio Spurs. Steals and blocks per game. Anthony Davis 4, Brooke Lopez 3.69, Victor Wembanyama 3.56. And tonight, between 2, he's got 10. Not too shabby. I don't think the Spurs trade KJ. We have a drive into the paint. Oh, boy. And a massive dunk by Peyton Watson. The Spurs just totally sleeping on defense. Nobody playing any defense on that play. It is Spurs ball. Devin Vassell's ball drives to the paint. He gets rejected. He was going for a dunk and got rejected. It is Nuggets ball. They're up by 25 in the 4th quarter. Pull-up runner is good by Julian Straffa. 111.84. Thunder dunk of injustice, exactly. Agree, Francisco. Papa says we need another coach. Devin Vassell, tough jumper off the glass, good. 86 to 111. You don't mess with the Sohan. Malachi does have the best brick house on the team. I agree, Brady. He's not coming back. He's staying in LA. Nuggets ball. Under 11 minutes to go. 111.86. Michael Porter Jr. drives in the paint. Throws up a very difficult layup. Gets it and 1. Pussycats, we get cooked by no names, by big names, by medium names, whatever it may be. We get cooked. And slap. Boop. No. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being weird here. Time for Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know. I don't know who to bring on at some point. I'm lost. I've been changing the guests every night. I got a legend here with us tonight. 2 legends with us. Still nothing. Glenn Bacon, I'm going to stick around for a little while longer. It's still way too early. 10.5 minutes. Way too early to call it a night. Brandon pull-up jumper, good. But I got you. I don't think he can be forced to retire SP3. I suppose he could by ownership. Isn't he the president of basketball operations? Isn't that his official title as Porter Jr. Travels? So the only person that can fire him is himself, technically. Jokic is not playing right now because this Nuggets don't need him. He did play in the third quarter, Sol 77. He definitely played. Sure of that. Nuggets actually have more turnovers than us, 16 to 15. Kelvin into the paint, off the glass, good. That's only a second field goal for Kelvin tonight. Tough to win games like that, my friends. Tough to win games like that. And his Nuggets ball. Tell you what, I'm going to join the next 3 nights off from streaming. Porter Jr. with a mile-long 3 air ball brick. A video of Pop firing Pop. A deep fake. I used to make deep fakes. I'm not going to do one of those again. But Pop firing Pop, huh? Zach Collins drops it off to Malachi Brandon. Brandon out 3-point land. Starts to drive into the paint. Pull-up jumper. No good. 114.99, 9.5 minutes to go. And on the fast break, can't be converted by Julian Strafe. Spurs ball. Osman for 3. No good. Zach Collins with the offensive board. Out to Kelvin. He's going to take a 3. No good. Who's viable for our third option, Daniel? If Wemmy's number 1 and Devin's number 2, who's trustworthy as number 3? Pop retires, you call him Billy Donovan. Okay. Gonna be Nuggets ball with 9 minutes to go. Under 248. We're at what? 204. 9 minutes to go. Be close, I think. Nuggets turnover. Not the teams will turn the ball over. Keldon with the ball right now. Starts to drive, gets into the paint, into the post, into the paint. Turn around, spin around, jumper, no good. Michael Porter Jr. with the rebound. Thank you, David Quasar, 187. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little sleepy, so my apologies, my energy level is getting lower, but my team's getting blown out. It's hard to keep a high level of energy when your team's getting blown on a nightly basis. I bet $1,000 because I know for it. Wow, 1,000. That's a strong bet. Zach and Keldon are bench players. Keldon will be fantastic at the 6-man off the bench. 6 away from 170. Awesome. Can we get to 175? Thumbs up for the struggling, sleepy San Antonio Spurs fan in the midst of a long losing streak. I don't know if Wemby's going to come back in tonight. The Spurs down by 24. Trey Jones will get into Zach Collins. And we can't blame the Sohan experiment on this. Delsell driving and pink gets led. Good and 1. We've been blaming the Jeremy Sohan experiment all year for the bad play. Spurs were down by 12 at halftime. Jeremy Sohan hasn't played, so there's been no Jeremy Sohan point guard experiment, and they're down by 22 right now. No win November. No, we won a game. November 2nd. Will Pop walk away if we lose 30 in a row? At that point, I would be calling for his job, too. I'd be very much calling for his job. 30 losses in a row. Well, let's not even joke about that. 43 more points to go until I start crying losing my $1,000 bet. So you take a horse and be like, yeah, Burrito, you aren't kidding. Murray left for a reason. There's that. The longest losing streak in Spurs history, I believe, is from last season. 16 games in a row, I think we lost. Thank you, MTK. Changing it up. But I miss a Twitter bird. Yeah, I still call it Twitter. I still use the Twitter bird. I don't believe in this whole X stuff, but whatever. I don't know, Martin. Tough to tell. I suppose it should. Talk about trades. What trade? I have a feeling we're not going to make a big move. I hope we lose 20 in a row so Pop can walk. He isn't the right coach for a rebuilding team. I don't know why Jokic's still in there, Toby. I literally could fall asleep right now. I'm not going to. That would be bad. Selena, what's up?
When you're ready, come and get it.
Oh, I hit the thunder duck. Oh, sorry, Selena, try it again.
When you're ready, come and get it.
We went from Selena to the thunder duck of justice. Yeah, Omar, it's inconsistency is one thing we can certainly say we have a problem with these guys. Well, I don't want a bad contract. Spurs need Dylan Brooks. No, I don't want Dylan Brooks on the team. No Dylan Brooks. Devontae Graham's in the doghouse still. For whatever reason. Doghouse. Selena is a dunk. Okay. Fair. More of timeout right now. Spurs are down by 22. 16 losses in a row. Pop will say, hold my beer. He might say, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Butterfly. Pop should be able to make any player a Duncan or Kawhi. Wow. That's a strong statement, Butterfly. All right, Devin at the line. 114.92. TSR struggling here. P2 Sweet, it's been hard watching this at times. It has. It has. I'll leave it at that. Free throws good. What 14.93. Can we cut this lead down? Bathrow Pop is called the GOAT. There you go. Nobody wants Pop because he's too old. Jokic pull-up jumper good. 116.93. Our floater and not the goater. Jokic getting close to a triple-double. I had to just shot that. May have been Collins. Shot's no good. It is Nuggets ball. Jokic out in three-point land. We'll drop it off to Michael Porter Jr. Porter Jr. Or Peyton Watson in this offensive reset from the Nuggets. Watson with the ball. Drives and gets Jokic. Jokic with a little jumper in the paint. It's good. 118.93. I think we have a timeout. We do. Play a game. Yes, they do, KK. The starting lineup needs a scoreboard, too. Jokic with 35, 9, and 8. He's one rebound away and 2 assists away. Calvin with the ball will drive to the paint. Pull-up jumper is good. And one. All right, only down by 23. Yeah, Collins has had some duds out there, man. He has, James. Popping the problem is I think they're trying to get another first-round draft pick. Well, I can guarantee we're getting another first-round draft pick next season no matter what. Code's first free throw, or the free throw is good. Excuse me, 118-96. I know, they're not even helping Kokushibo. Martin, they're at 224 right now. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Nuggets. Last thing Kellen turns up when the game is over and it shows like he did something. Yeah, you're right. He did that kind of last game. That's fair. Coming back at the end. Doesn't matter. Jokic, pull-up jumper, good. Or no good. Excuse me. Demasel with the rebound. Trey Jones finishes with the layup in transition. Spurs are only down 20. And Christian Brown with the miss. Bronson with the foul. 3, no good. Moreno foul. Sorry, Watson with the foul. I'm sorry. 118.98, 690. Sandro Mamakajveli checking in. Sandro Mamakajveli. Belly. Should not have lost at the end. No, Glaze and Bacon, we should not have. Is Wimmy back in? I think Wimmy's checking back in. Trey Jones pull-up jumper. No good. Jokic with the rebound. Jokic with the ball right now. Over 6 minutes to go. Reggie Jackson now the ball on three-point land. 8 on the shot clock. He'll drive into the paint. Out to Braun. Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Jokic gonna have to shoot. Fade away. I don't know what that is. It's an air ball is what it is what it is. I know. Victor Wembanyama, you're having a good game. I think there's only 2 of you in double-digit scoring tonight. Our defense is abysmal. Charles Bassey checking in for Zach Collins. Jordan Tompkins has been pretty good glaze and baking. That's my girlfriend's guy. And I think Jokic just checked out. Oh, no, he's still in there. He's still in there. Trying to get a triple-double, maybe. Trey Jones going to drive. Layup is good. Spurs got 200. Oh, wait, we're down 18. Never mind. And that is Watson with the jumper, no good. Spurs ball. Trey Jones will bring it up for San Antonio. Get to that. Geez, Devontae Graham with the layup. Hey. 16-point game. 19-102 ain't over yet. Don't call it a comeback. Just call it a comeback. Man, let's just put Wemby in there to stab that. No. Let's get a little go. Spurs goes up. Enough of that. We're on a timeout, Carlos. 29 points in 5 minutes, so I lose my bet. Yes, we have them right where we want them. Only down by 16. You know, 16, we keep making these weird pushes at ending games now where we're down by like 20 and then we cut the lead to like 8 or 10. You have the trees head? Yes, we do. That's going to be tough. Wow, I just blanked. Garbage, are they pulling all of the bench players? Well, we're playing bench players. I'll say Spurs fans, if we lose again, this is 12 in a row. This is what, the third longest winning, not losing, third longest losing streak in Spurs history? It's frustrating. I can hit with the Chuck Norris face. Let's all meet into a circle cry. Nice. Omar with the Wemby chance. I think my eyes just closed up while on stream. I'm sorry. It's been a very long week. And it's been a very long week. Wemby stats. Rod, I think he's got like 20 points, 11 boards, 6 steals, and 4 blocks. He's stopped the stat box today. Yes, Popsy Wemby has not been, until most fans think, has been up till. I'd agree with that. Look at this way. We have each other. Who's got tonight? We need tomorrow. I don't know how the lyrics go. All right, my friends. TSR is going to try to wake up here for the last few minutes of the game. But it is turning to Ball City. Spatula City. Spatula City. Spatula City. You. Yeah, you. Are you looking at my spatula? My spatula? My spatula? That's a 3-pointer for the Nuggets as I'm horsing around here. 121 to 102. No, there isn't butterfly. And we're going to have a jump ball now between Bassie and Justin Holiday. Holiday! No, I can't. No, I will fall asleep in overtime, Edgar. For sure. I want to see the post-game interview, too, that Kaiser saws. If Pop says, oh, it was a good game, well, I'm going to sleep good tonight, too. I don't like ninja slap him. You should not be sleeping good in the midst of a losing streak with games like this. I haven't been sleeping well. Clearly. Players are on the court over here to your right, but Wemby's not in if you can't see it. He might not play again tonight. I don't know. Champagne for 3 gets fouled. Dumb foul. Gonna go to the line for 3. No, William, I don't think it's going overtime either. I seriously doubt it. Multiple pops. Pop is funny. Pops are leaving their stars on there, but they need to come back are pulling out stars too. Pop is done. You're right. It is our second and third unit versus some of their first unit. It is what it is. Julian Champagne at the line for 2. First one's good. You're gonna cry, Zion? I don't remember what I said, but oh, the parlay getting closer and closer. I'm sorry, my man. Missed the free throw. Missed the free throw. Champagne. Oh yeah, one more. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That just happened. My apologies. I think we just hit a free throw. Jokic 1 assist away from a triple-double. Why be in the game when you're up by 18? I thought we just hit a free throw. Did I miss that? I already put the free throw point on the board. Porter Jr. for 3. No good. Bassie with the rebound. Brandon for 3. Good. Watch. Now we make our run here at the end. You know, like we did against the Warriors. We'll get a win in 8 and get our hopes up in it. Scrap anyone not named Victor, Jeremy, or Devin. Good to see Jeremy on the list because a lot of fans have turned on Jeremy. T-Force. Just go to sleep, Rich. Was that visibly obvious? That must have been. I'm trying to really be here for you guys. Not that there's much to be here for. We're down by 15, but is Jokic is still in the game? Wow, what dude? Seriously, your team's up by 15. That's your MVP. Like Jokic gets the ball, stripping the paint, and go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Nuggets. I don't have Spurs pajamas. I should get Spurs pajamas. It's our bench versus starters on their team. Yep. Exactly. Coyotes had enough. He's had enough. Porter Jr. for 3. Spurs ball. Bassie in the paint getting harassed. Gets it out to go around the world to Malachi Branham. Monty Graham got to touch the ball for a hot minute. Branham with the jumper in the paint. Good. Now, Branham finally playing well with the game over. Jedi Trick, good evening to you. Spurs are down by 16. Jokic. Try to get to Porter Jr., and that is deflected and broken up. And Mamu with the ball right now. Mamu gets it to Malachi Branham. Branham for 3. Where was this all game, Malachi? Why does Branham suck when he starts, and all of a sudden at the end of the game he's hitting shots, looking like Steph Curry out there? I mean, not Steph Curry. Probably a little too late. Why are we fighting like in the first half, and then we just disappear for most of the third quarter, and then like 8 minutes of the fourth, and then the last 3 or 4 minutes, all of a sudden, we're trying again. Jokic in the paint gets the bucket good. Jokic 37, 11, and 9, I believe was what I just heard. Spur of the moment, they're I don't know why the Nuggets are doing this. I mean, I do know why. Champagne drives in the paint, throws it up off the glass. Did that not go in? Foul on Mamu. I guess he missed. Well, my friends, for any of you that are hitting the road, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. I don't know why I'm still calling this train wreck. Not a train wreck. It's not a train wreck. My apologies. But we're down by 15 with 2 minutes to go. Jokic does need to bench himself. He does. Yes, I agree. He should not be in the game at this point. The franchise is on the court with 2 minutes to go with a team up by 15. Porter Jr. should come out too. Probably Reggie should come out too since he and Holiday, since they both started today. Jokic runner in the paint, good. No, pen in the stats. Gaston Mesta, thank you for stopping in. Reverse layup by Champagne as he drives, gets it, and one. You're welcome, DM. I'm trying, man. Jokic's always been a stat patter. I'm sorry if I'm getting sleepy. It's been a really long week. I think they are keeping him in there trying to get the triple-double, Phil. I really do. Risking your franchise in a game that's over. Whatever. Adrian, appreciate that. All right, under a minute 40 to go. I'm going to make it to the end, apparently. 128, 114. I appreciate y'all hanging out here on a Sunday after night. And now we're on a foul on the Spurs. Usually don't like doing this on stream, but I'm going to have that cookie I touched a little earlier. Because I'm struggling. And I'm going to have a cookie. As we're going to have 2 free throws coming up. These cookies are delicious. Who told you could eat my cookies? Put the cookie down. KCP free throw good. KCP, you still on there? Gribber, yeah. Keeping Jokic in just for the triple-double. He's coming out now. He's not going to have the triple-double, I don't believe. Stupid. These cookies are pescatarian, Carlos. Yes. Nice, Phil. Go ahead. It's gonna be 12 in a row here, Charlie. Yes, sorry. You don't do this for money. Such a positive outlet. This positive reverse for this. Thank you. I don't do this for money. I hope that's obvious to anybody. I don't have channel memberships anymore. No sponsorships. No Patreon. I do this because I love the Spurs. And the Giants. I love the Giants too. And I want to start doing the Yankees again. We're going to have an and one for Basting. I really want to do the Yankees next year. At least Yankees Red Sox games. My girlfriend is a Red Sox fan. And she's like, I don't think they want to hear us bicker on stream. I'm like, yeah, they do. Having us calling the game together and maybe have us politely argue and trash talk. I think you guys would make the game interesting. 3 more for 180. Awesome. Thank you, Butterfly, for the update. Can I send you like 100 cookies to Puerto Rico? Well, do they not have cookies in Puerto Rico, Carlos? Those are homemade cookies. 3-point attempt by number 11 for Denver. Devontae Graham for 3 for the Spurs. No, so the Nuggets are deep in their bench now. I'm not going to know who anybody is. Another whistle. We're going to make it to the end, though, Spurs fan. The cookie just woke me up. I'll trash talk to both of y'all. I've always been transparent about the channel. I do enjoy Google's money. I do enjoy ad revenue. Because I don't want to take away from you guys. I mean, if you guys super chat something, so be it. I mean, I appreciate that. I do put money into the channel. I pay $40 a month for Sling, buy the NBA pass. I occasionally have to buy, equipment and stuff. So, I mean, I do use that towards the channel. And I appreciate that. I truly do. And I know you guys, some people like to do that. And it's very touching when you do that. Layup by Bearded Guy for Denver. But if I was doing this for money, you guys would see a bigger push for Patreon, for merchandise, for sponsorships, for channel memberships, all that nonsense. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? The only thing that's going to keep me doing this is my love of the Spurs and hanging out with you guys. This is my Spurs family. I live in Connecticut. And that's going to do it. Spurs are going to lose by... Oops, I'm missing a point. We're going to lose by 12. Not a terrible game for our Spurs, but it's another loss. This is 12 in a row. Too much. Yeah, Pop is smiling a lot considering we just lost our 12th game in a row. I'm going to get to the end game stats here. CU played well tonight. CU didn't. It was one of our better streams in a while. View-wise, so I'm happy to see we had an uptick there. And listen, I know this channel, our channel, because it's our channel. This channel's nothing without you guys. I believe it's going to blow up at some point. I just don't know when, because the Spurs aren't going to help get us there with them constantly losing. But at some point, this team's going to turn it around. Wemby's way too skilled, I think, to not have the Spurs be a perennial playoff contender in the future. We got a lot of player stats to go over because everybody played. For the Nuggets, Holiday with 5. Michael Porter Jr. had a pretty big game with 25 points and 7 rebounds. Jokic, of course, a massive game. 39 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Was almost 40 points and almost a triple-double. Reggie Jackson also torched us for 27 and 6 tonight. KCP with 16. And then a million. Everybody played, apparently, that was eligible tonight for the Nuggets. Ninaj with 0. Key with 0, Tyson with 0, Watson with 4, Jordan with 6, Hull with 2, Gillespie with 0, Pickett with 0, Brown with 5, and Strawthern with 10. Did I say his name right? It's cut off a little on the screen. Strawther. I'm tired. For San Antonio Spurs, who lost again. Zach Collins with 9 points. Jeremy Sohan with 4. Apparently hurt his knee and would not return, so he has 3 days to recover. So there's that. Keldon Johnson, very quiet game. 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. No turnovers, but he was 3 of 7 from the field. Barely, just didn't get involved tonight. Was very lethargic. Wemby with a fantastic game. 22 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 steals, 4 blocks. Not too bad there. Malachi Branham, overall, his stat line looks good with 15 points, 6-11 from the field, but a lot of that came in the fourth quarter. For the bench players, Mamu with 0, Julian Champagny with 13, McDermott with 0, Osman with 7, Charles Bassey played actually pretty well tonight in 15 minutes. He had 9 points and 6 boards and 2 assists and a block. Devontae Graham, rare sighting, 2 points. Trey Jones with 10, and Damisel led all bench scores for the Spurs with 19. He needs to start Friday. Enough with Devin off the bench. Need him in the starting lineup. Champagne in the starting lineup hasn't been very good. Branham in the starting lineup hasn't been very good. Devin in the starting lineup will be good. So my friends, I'm going to call it here shortly. If you could hit the thumbs up on the way out, it does still help the channel.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
Anyway, that's all I got. Tough loss. We will not be live again until Friday. I'm sorry, Thursday. When the Spurs play our old nemesis, DeJounte Murray. That should be a fun one, and hopefully we can get a win against our old teammate. Patty Mills is on there too, I believe. So 2 former San Antonio Spurs. That should be a lot of fun Thursday night. So thank you all. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. If you have to go back to work tomorrow or school, so do I. So I'll be feeling your pain with you. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.